Hello everybody, this is Rich, and you're watching my YouTube channel where I play amazing tabletop games with cool people. This is part of the Intercontinental Group of Awesome, and we are continuing our ongoing campaign of Masks, the New Generation, which is a Powered by the Apocalypse RPG about young superhero teams, in the vein of Young Avengers, Teen Titans, but not Teen Titans Go, and other styles of young hero teams. Now this is set in a high school, which is slightly different than the default assumption of Masks, so do be advised. I am stealing liberally from amazing RPG supplements like Hope Prep, which is a main inspiration for this game. I've taken a lot of characters from that. Absolutely should check that out. It's not a Mask supplement. It's out for Icons and Mutants and Masterminds. Both very different superhero RPGs, very crunchy, but also cool in their own way. And I'm also borrowing a little bit of stuff from Mutants and Masterminds Hero High. Not much, but a few little bits. And I've got a picture that we may or may not have in today's game that's taken from the Deck of Villainy, which is part of the one of the Mask supplements. And my goodness, guys, there are 54 villains in there, and they're so cool. They're so cool. I cannot wait. Masks has been released to backers. The semi-final book has been released to the backers of the Kickstarter, and it is coming out soon for the mass public, and you should check it out if you haven't already gone. I think backer kit might be closed, which is a thing where you can like pre-order it, so you're just gonna have to be, if you don't have it now, please be patient. So this is an ongoing game set in a high school called Hope Prep. And we have a cast of characters who are all a team. They call themselves the New Silver Saviors. We have begun in winter break, just after winter break has ended. So we came from, they had winter break, everybody went away. Not everybody, some people stayed. And they've come back, and on the first day of school, bad things happened. All teen drama. And so what we're going to do to kind of, for anyone who missed last week's episode, or if you're watching this way later, the episode previous to this one, we're going to bring this in by starting off with Pixie, who was not here last session. So we'll start off the game with you, Andrea. So first of all, how did your winter break go? We don't have a love letter for you, so let's just talk it through. You are local. You have your father and your sister, who's about to start college, have all they're nearby, so of course they would invite you to come home. How did that go?
It went really well. Dad thinks I was doing some extracurricular work for the school.
Right. And he also is a fan of your boyfriend, Quartz.
Yeah.
Who you got to meet in Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So during Christmas, have you changed his opinion of Quartz, who wasn't actually, for those who don't want to go back, Kid Ragnarok pretended he was Quartz, but just totally acted like Kid Ragnarok, making jokes about eating rocks and then enjoying their Thanksgiving dinner. So have you changed your father's opinion of Quartz, or just let that go?
Knowing Dad, he probably kept wanting to invite Quartz over again, so I think Pixie probably did have to say, okay, look, to be honest, that was totally not my boyfriend. That was some guy, and I felt really bad and didn't want to embarrass him because he had nowhere to go for Thanksgiving, and basically threw KR under the bus a little bit.
Nice. Okay, so then, yeah, that's great. That's great. Does your sister know the truth? Because she thought he was pretty cool and was impressed for you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. She probably got the full, photo montage. And this is us doing this, and this is us doing this, and this is us doing this. And this was his costume for the big dance.
Nice.
Which I'm not sure how she would have taken because he was a tree, but that's okay. Pixie's excited.
Yeah, something about being swamp fever probably didn't impress her quite as much.
Probably not, no.
So you also, as we remember in last semester, you met with a woman, a young woman, well past high school age, named Dryad, and she met with you and told you that she also has no love for the dean of Hope Prep, known as President Maelstrom. And she helped you out by helping to unlock some of your powers.
Hmm.
Now, how have things progressed with that?
It's good. She kind of taught me more awareness of both my own body and my surroundings. So I'm able to actually, I could kind of communicate with plants before, but I can actually kind of listen to them now. And there's kind of a stillness that I really have started to enjoy. But besides that, she's trying to teach me how to control my powers so I don't look like a tree person all the time. We're working on that. We're working on that. Usually, when I try to do it on my own, I just look really mutated and end up with extra limbs and things, bushier hair. But we're trying to make me look more human. It's going okay.
Cool. Now, would you have sought out Dryad for first day of school so you could kind of show off the new look?
Oh,
Or you?
yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Cool. Well, uh, you missed the first day of school. You were working with Dryad. She really needed to meet with you because she informed you that she had found out that Dryad, uh, sorry, she's herself, she's Dryad, that uh, Maelstrom had taken a leave of absence. And also, Paulov, aka Brick, one of the high school classmates that you have, who you, two of you have a pretty good relationship, as well as Satanus, the senior, and this was his last semester. The both of them have gone abroad on a study program, and Dryad wants you to find out. She strongly suspects that those two sudden changes are related, and she thinks that this could be the perfect hand in the cookie jar, caught red-handed, all kinds of hand-related phrases for getting Maelstrom. So that's what she kind of pulled you in, and the two of you ended up, you had to meet with her often some far enough away to where you missed some of school day one. Okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, how did you make your way back to Hope Prep? Is this a thing where you took a taxi, an Uber? Did you would you use like tree powers, traveling underground? Maybe like Tarzan? I don't know. How did you?
Oh my God. Oh no, she's totally gonna take like a taxi
Sweet.
because she wants to make an entrance.
As you're taking the taxi, you'll be coming in the afternoon. Your phone is blowing up. The first thing that you get is a media message text. It is from Lark. It is a picture that is cropped from Facebook, and it is Kid Ragnarok and Katana, and they are totally making out.
Ew.
Yep. That is followed by a number of messages from other classmates who are asking, like, is it true? Is it true? Then as you're maybe a half hour from school, you're getting messages. People took a video of the cafeteria, and there was this, like, there were pictures up on the wall, big posters up on the wall of that moment, that kiss. And then Lark like throws down and uses her sonic scream, and like the audio cuts out on the little video, and like something happens, and there's like all kinds of sprinklers going off and people freaking out. It's like a huge fight. Quartz is sitting with his team. So you do get to see him in the video. He was not participating in the big fight. Oh wait, no. Quartz
Oh, he
actually went
was.
up. That's right. So Quartz went up and talked. Yeah, so you see Quartz kind of in the conversation with Lark, but Lark just flips out. And then there's a string of more texts from Lark, like, I hate him, he's the worst, I can't believe he did this, oh, we're roomies, I was so excited before, now I feel terrible, this is horrible, this whole school year is over, I want to transfer, this is awful.
Oh,
Um,
honey.
yeah, so you arrive around a little bit before the first day of class is about to end. And when you come in, everyone's in classes. You can head to your class, or you can head up to your room, and kind of drop off your luggage and move back in, where would you go, Pixie?
Room.
Room? Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so you head up to your room. I imagine you've got luggage, right? Like,
Hmm.
clothes and the like. Uh, when you open up the door to your room, you see that Laura is there, Lark, and she's sitting on what was Wendy Sumner's bed because Wendy's still in Halcyon General, and she is very carefully cutting Kid Ragnarok pictures up into tiny, tiny slivers.
That seems therapeutic.
And she looks up. Hey,
Hey, why aren't you in class?
oh, I told him I was sick or whatever.
Oh, come here. And she's gonna like drop her luggage and give her a big hug.
Cool. Yeah, she slides right into your arms and hugs you, and she squeezes tight, and it's you can tell that she's been crying, but she's not currently crying,
Hmm.
and she sniffs. Um, so Britt broke up with Katana, and then Idol broke up with ASAP too, so that was good.
Well, how are you?
Well, I'm a laughing stock. They're all laughing at me.
They're not laughing at you.
You know that's not true. I mean,
Well, if they're laughing at you, they're all terrible people, and I'm gonna go kick their asses. I can do that because I'm super strong.
that's that's true. You are. Have you ever thought about leaving? Because we could make room for you on the superlatives if you want to be part of our team.
That would be cool. That would be cool. But don't we have to finish out the year with the team we started with?
Oh, that was probably like a maelstrom rule. I'm sure we could get it changed. Besides, we're gonna fight tomorrow, and
Well, yeah, but it's just one of those stupid stage things in the gym, right? It's not like it's a real fight.
well, acting dean Ricochet has set it up in the Hope training facility, but you know, people get hurt. People get hurt. I'm sure there'll be safety protocols or whatever.
Yeah, probably.
I don't
We,
want to have to fight you though, Pixie.
oh, well, I'll go pick on, I don't know, like Awesome Possum or something.
That makes sense. Yeah. I mean, the two heavies always go against each other, so sure, you could probably like throw buildings at each other or something.
Yeah, something like that. Probably. Probably not buildings. Maybe something a little smaller.
You think maybe? Do you think I can take Kid Ragnarok? He's got those stupid psychic powers and that stupid tricycle and his stupid, stupid guitar.
He can't defend himself if he doesn't see it coming.
Okay. I'm
Are
gonna
you
have to
really
send.
going to go after him?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm certainly not gonna mess with Katana. I've got way better things to do. I mean, she's just basically a Mundy, so whatever.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm new to this whole superhero thing, but like, I feel like it's not really healthy to try to beat each other up.
Oh, I'm sure Ricochet will come up with some like save the citizen crap like Power Brawl. I don't know, some junky excuse to get the two of us to fight. It's just like the comics.
But this isn't the comics.
Not yet. You look great, by the way.
Oh, thanks.
Like,
Thanks. I worked on some things.
that's awesome. You're getting more control?
Trying to.
She reaches out and kind of brushes a little bit of hair. Like, man, That just, I mean, I'd seen pictures, so I knew you were pretty, but you're really pretty.
Thanks. Thanks. I actually got to put on makeup today. That was really exciting.
That's cool. You did a good job too. You
Thanks.
don't
I
look
love
out of
practice.
practice. It's awesome.
Yeah.
And she pulls you into a hug again and says,
Oh,
"Listen, you should like wait. Did you break up a course? I
no.
okay, okay,
I
cool.
mean, I saw kind of. What exactly happened to the cafeteria? The audio was a little goofy. Somebody sent me a video.
Oh well, he just came over to rub it in my face, and of course your team had to back him up, and I just kind of
Quartz did?
well, no, kid Ragnar came to rub it in my face, of course, and then there was just a whole thing. So I just kind of flipped. I don't know. I wasn't even really listening. I just saw him and I wanted to hurt him, and then there was the sprinklers and I broke all the glass, so I had to pay for that. But I don't know. You talk to them. I don't know what they were trying to do. I just kind of I lost it. I lost it. Now I'm going to defend myself. I lost it.
That's because
So
you're the bigger person.
thanks. Then you should go back to class and stuff and just show off
Hmm.
because you look great. I'm gonna go cut some more pictures.
Well,
At you.
maybe not back to class. Us girls, grab Hannah and Britt, and we should go out and do something tonight. Just blow off whatever after school activities they have planned for us this week. And we should go, I don't know, find like a college party or something. There's got to be something out there. It's Halcyon
Ooh,
City.
I don't know. Maybe I could find a guy or something. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, make him know what he's missing.
Right. Awesome. Okay. Well, let's do that. I mean, it's like 2:30 or whatever, so I guess it'll have to be later.
Well, yeah, and I mean, if there's a party going on right now, it's probably been going on all night, and that's really ugly, and you just don't need to see that.
Right. Exactly. Okay. Well, cool. All right. Well, I'm just gonna. She looks over at all the little strips of what were pictures and the like, and just, I gotta clean up or stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah. If you want help, just let me know. We can burn them or bury them or keep cutting if you want.
I was mostly done. I mean, most of my pictures were on the phone, and it's not nearly as fun. I actually, at one point, printed out a few just to cut them apart. That was really stupid, but
Well, if it made
they're
you feel better, it's not stupid.
cool. All right, well, that's what's going on with Lark. How much longer do you hang out with her before you head off to do whatever you want to do before you guys go out?
She'll take a minute to kind of unpack some of her clothes so they don't get even worsely wrinkled, and do a makeup and hair check, and probably change outfits like 3 times.
That's cute. That's great. Cool. So once you feel satisfied with outfit number three, and then go back to outfit number two, but then use a piece from three, uh,
Hmm.
anyone you're gonna go catch up with? I mean,
Yeah, I'm totally gonna go like wait outside Quartz's classroom.
sweet. We'll fast forward to 3:00 on the dot, and the bell rings. And Quartz, what is this? What's the last class of the day for Quartz?
I think he's still taking like extra classes in alien languages.
Nice. Some more study with Lightning Bug then, huh? Awesome.
Probably, yeah. It's getting awkward.
Sweet. So when you come out of the classroom, you see that. Well, have you seen Pixie? Yeah, you've seen Pixie as she appears, not looking like Tree Girl. And there's Pixie.
Oh, you're back.
Hi!
Good.
Immediately, like, glump.
He will actually hug her back.
Yay! I
That's
missed
something
you!
he's learned now.
Yay! Training. I missed you!
I missed you too. You have missed more than just me, however.
Yeah, I kind of saw some of it. What the hell's going on?
Um, ooh, this is going to be complicated. For one, there's a um, tempor temporal confused or displaced version of um, electro bomb around the school.
What?
It's okay. It's from a previous from an earlier. I'm not sure if it's temporal or dimensional, but she is from a different time period where she was not yet evil. Um,
What?
she goes by Electrocute. You'll probably see her at some point. I haven't seen her today yet. It's
Is
weird.
that even a thing? Does that actually happen? Oh, I don't know why I'm asking you.
The temporal anomalies are definitely something
Mhm.
that's occur. Yes.
Great. More fun things to look forward to.
Um, there has been some altercations with the superlatives, which will be resolved. Well, should be resolved by order of the deputy principal later on. Was it tomorrow or today? I don't remember. um, I do not understand the need for this, but it seems to be an Earth custom.
Yeah, from the Dark Ages.
I do not understand what that means.
So I just went up and saw Laura, and because of what happened, now our teams have to fight each other. That doesn't even make sense.
Indeed, this is what I also said to the deputy principal. However, I'm afraid that when someone in his position makes a decree of some sort, that we have little choice in the matter.
Oh, there's always a
Though
choice.
I think it wouldn't be. Would it be within the possibilities to agree with the others to not partake in this activity?
We could do a sit down.
We could sit down. I I
And just refuse to do it. I mean, it would be different if they were telling us we needed to work together to resolve our differences. I mean, teams do that all the time.
a sit down means to refuse something.
Yeah, but like physically sit down, like they used to do in. Do you know anything about the civil rights movement?
I'm afraid I have not reached this point in
Okay,
the history class.
so people would just sit down in establishments to prove that we're a problem and we're not going anywhere until this problem is fixed.
Was this effective?
Yes.
Very well.
So if we can convince everybody to do that,
I hope we will be able to do that. However, there seems to be some how do you say um, inflamed um,
mm,
uh, feelings.
well, and they have a right to be mad.
They do.
Yeah, of course they do. They cheated and then they lied about cheating. I mean, if that video hadn't gone up wherever it went up, people tell me Facebook, but I don't believe that because Facebook was so over like 5 years ago. But wherever it was posted, if that hadn't gone up, then Britt and Laura wouldn't even know about it. And that's wrong. It means wrong of them to do it in the first place, but then to lie about it.
When you refer to cheating, I understood something with the with cheating on tests.
Oh, so you can cheat on people too. So, like, for example, if I went and made out with another boy, I would be cheating on you, and that's wrong.
I see. I do think that that would be unpreferable.
Yeah. So they have a right to be mad. But I don't think turning the teams against each other is helpful.
I agree. Perhaps we should indeed sit down.
Yes.
Do we sit down here?
No, no. We sit down on the field
Ah, I see.
and just refuse
Very
to
well.
play. But we have to talk to the rest of our team and their team and get everyone to agree to it. Otherwise, it doesn't make a difference.
Otherwise, they might defeat us easily if we are all sitting down and they start to attack us.
Well, yeah, that too, but it's really more
However,
of a point to make us
I have
peaceful.
to say that's my physical form sitting down or standing up is merely a physical representation of my body and not an actual disadvantage in any sort of way to my abilities.
You are so cute. When she kisses him.
And he's like, I very well. Like he's completely confused of why he's cute. He's like, what? I just, huh?
I feel like you guys were trying to talk through this, but I didn't feel like necessarily there was anybody piercing the mask. Sorry, what were you saying?
You're trying to bring some system into this conversation.
I am.
Yes.
I am. I'm wondering if there was any system that we are engaging here. I don't know. It might be a.
There might be some, like, like we're sort of trying to shift our labels in a sense.
That's true.
But
Let's see. What could you be doing? Oh, we got some start of session stuff to do when we come over to
yes,
our good buddy. In a way, you're provoking someone. And do you shift labels on that one? No. Influence. You have influence. Take advantage of your influence over someone.
that makes sense.
I like
but then
that.
we have to give up our influence if we shift each other's labels.
Ooh, that's
think?
not lovely. Let's see. When you take advantage of your influence, surrender the influence you hold over them and choose one. I don't know. You guys actually want to give up that influence?
No. We're so cute together. I don't know. You might just be boned on this one because I feel like there's going to be a lot of moves coming up here.
Also, I think the problem I think also is sort of that they sort of agreed from the start, like, this is stupid. Let's not do this.
Yeah.
I love this. This is such a repudiation of the tried and true method of comic book storytelling. It's great. This is kind of cool. Okay, awesome. So let's pick up with. Oh, by the way, thanks. Will had pointed out influence like way before I even mentioned it, so I appreciate that. And speaking of Will, let's go over to Asaph. So Asaph, we've got some legacy stuff, right? So at the beginning of your session for legacy, what do we do?
Oh, right. I check Okay. Time passes. I roll plus Savior to see how members of my legacy feel or react to my most recent exploits. And got 2 yeses
You
and
had
1
some,
no
yeah, 2 guesses and 1 no from last game, so.
in last game, so I'm going to be a +2 on this. See what happens here. Roll and then see the results. Oh, okay. That's a 13. All right. So on a hit, one of
Hold on a
them.
second. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Are you
Mhm.
still looking at the latest playbook that was released? Because they may have
I
changed this slightly.
think this is the newest one.
Because what I read is, whenever time passes, roll plus Savior to see how the members of your legacy feel or react to your most recent exploits. Before rolling, ask the other players to answer these questions about your performance. Take -1 to the roll for each no answer. I don't think you get a
Mhm.
plus for yeses.
Oh, interesting. Okay. That's right. That's how they did it before. So, oh, right, because it's based on Savior. So it's going to be Savior -1. Thank you for catching that.
No problem. No problem.
It's a 2, so it's a -1. So it's a +1 net. So it's still 12.
Fantastic. Yeah, so now your label actually has a stronger influence, which is cool.
Okay. Yeah. On a hit, one of them offers you meaningful encouragement, an opportunity, or an advantage.
Yeah, all right. That's kind of cool. You got a hit too, right? Oh man, that's
Yeah, yeah.
awesome. So then that's how we'll pick up this scene. Um, we're going to pick up a scene with a little buzzing from your ring.
Okay. That's
Crixon.
okay. Crixon. Um, kind of. It takes me because I'm just thinking about everything that's going on, so it takes me a minute to notice it. But then,
I would imagine that not be something that would immediately be available or obvious to you.
yeah, and I'm still not used to it being a sentient thing. So, um, oh, hello, I'm here.
Jesse, this is Crixum.
Uh, yeah, hi.
There are problems with my homeworld. Are you aware of this?
Oh, um, I think I've heard something about it, but what's going on?
The Savitri, malevolent species. They are encroaching upon the territory in that quadrant of space that I once called home.
Uh, wow. Is there anything I can do?
You should be wary, Jesse. The Savitri have found that my species can be used to fuel several of their weapons. They have captured a number of my people, of Quartz's people. It drains us of our essence.
You mean like it kills you?
Yes.
We have to do something now. What? I mean, what? I mean,
There is little we can do here. I understand that Quartz, your teammate and friend, is already acting on the behalf of our people. But if there is any support that you or your family can provide, it would be appreciated. But most of all, I am putting you in danger. If there are any Savitri who are here on this planet, they may seek you out. Or me.
I'd like to see them try. No, no, that's fine. That's fine. I no, don't worry about it. I mean, you're family. I mean, that's family watches out for each other.
I appreciate your feelings towards me, and I share them with you, Jesse. You are a credit to your legacy.
Uh, Thanks. I try.
I think that you are wise to pursue friendship, or perhaps more, with that girl. She's troubled, but you seem to bring her calmness.
Uh, what you mean, like Hannah?
There is a potential for great darkness within her.
Okay. She's pretty cool.
You should not be afraid for her. You should not be afraid of her. Perhaps you should be afraid for her.
Okay. Um, yeah. I mean, we're still watching out for each other. It should be good.
Good. If you ever wish to talk about anything, Jesse, I'm here for you.
Thanks. Uh, Same to you too.
Cool. And then we hear like a sound effect of a commode flushing, and we realize that this entire conversation took place in the stall of one of the bathrooms at Hope Prep. Yeah. So when you
Even
come out
more
of the
awkward.
yeah, when you come out of the stall, um, Raymond Jason Gunn, grandson of Ray Gunn, one of the members of the Silver Saviors, is washing his hands, but he's watching the mirror and sees when you come out, and he has a little bit of a quirky smile on his face. He's maybe your age. He's got some classes with you. He just started like today, so I think maybe you guys have like math. You have math together. But he sat near the front of the class because that was the only open seat. So this is kind of the first opportunity that you've had to see him. But you're Jess, you're ASAP. You know who this kid is.
Yeah. Um, but I just had a private conversation in the bath stall, so that's
Yeah.
it's a little awkward to come out and find out I had an audience. Um, yeah, I'm trying not to make eye contact with him. Uh, I don't know if he starts up a conversation.
Yeah, you kind of walk up, you wash your hands in the sink, and after a little bit, he's still stayed there. He isn't washing his hands anymore. It's almost as if he's trying to figure out the best opening gambit, and finally he just says, "You were on the phone? That's cool. You're Jesse, right?"
Uh, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't normally get on the phone like in the bathroom, but I had to take the call.
I
It's
don't care.
important.
That's fine. I've got a phone in my gun.
I, well, yeah, that's what I read on the. I,
It's got multiple
I mean, that's
settings.
pretty cool.
It's kind of an improvement on Grandpa's device, and way cooler looking. I don't wear
Well, yeah,
underwear on the outside of my clothes because that's kind of weird.
that was a weird fashion statement of that time.
Your grandpa almost pulled it off, though. I'll just say he had the most panache of the whole team.
you you know about Astonishing Antonio?
Um, he's got a bridge named after him?
Well, I mean, yeah, but most people really didn't know him. I mean, other than like comic geeks like me, but he gets
Well,
forgotten a lot.
there are statues all over town. Just because he didn't seek the limelight doesn't mean people didn't know. And my grandpa went on about him until the end of his days. So, anyway, it's
Cool.
cool. It's nice to meet you, Jesse.
It's cool to meet you too. I'm kind of like
He waits
awkwardly.
until you've washed your hands and then he offers a
Yeah.
hand. To...
Shake his hand.
New Silver
Yeah,
Saviors, too. That's really cool. Really cool.
Yeah, I know. It's cool. They let us use the name. I mean, I'm glad they did.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
So I hear you're in some big fight with this other team tomorrow. Just a big thing that happens here.
Uh, Not all the time like this, I guess. I mean, we have like the Powerball stuff, but the this is kind of weird having like a grudge match like this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna watch. I'm sure you'll tear him up. Hey, by the way, I saw what you did with Intrepid. That was awesome.
Oh, thanks. I mean, I just got tired of always getting in the middle of stuff. I mean, like, who is she? Why is she targeted me?
Well, you're both speedsters, so it's either she thinks she's faster than you or she's in love with you. That's mostly how it goes, right?
Oh, man, no way.
So you're thinking like evil twin from another dimension, then?
Uh, it always seems like to be something like that, or clone, or I don't know. I hope not, but I mean, I'm still in high school and I've got a nemesis. I mean, how does that happen?
That's that's awesome. I mean, you're always measured by your greatest opponent, right?
No, you're right. It is kind of awesome, but I don't want to tell anyone that, but
Cool. Oh, he claps you on the shoulder and says, "Well, we've got math, and maybe once you're done with your grudge match, we can hang out, train together, or whatever." It was nice to meet you, Jesse.
it's cool to meet you. Glad you're here.
Cool. And he'll head out. So we'll kind of follow you for a bit, Jesse. Where are you headed? Do you know you've got this grudge match coming up? Class is out now. Where are you going?
With the day we've had, um, I'm probably I'm probably heading to my room for a little bit,
Cool.
kind of just relax a little bit.
Awesome. Well, you share your room with another new because of the transfer out of Mengming Key. Uh, you share your room with the new guy, and I am grabbing his name is Super's name is Soundwave, and he's a sidekick until recently, and he listens to his music pretty loud. So when you come into his room, Zach is just jamming out to some thumping bass. What's interesting about it is that you did not hear it until you opened the door. It was very well soundproofed in your room. When you come in, it's just thump, thump, thump. He's sitting on his bed. He's drawing a little bit on like a little sketch pad, like like a Wacom tablet type deal.
Mm.
And he looks up, and he says, "What? Oh, hey."
Soundwave, can you turn it down just a bit?
He points his finger, and then the music just drops down a few decibels. You still have to talk just a little loud, but yeah,
Better. Thanks.
no problem. What's going on, ASAP?
Nothing much. Class is over, so figured I'd chill for a bit. It's been kind of a, a busy day.
Cool. Yeah, this is pretty great. It teaches some interesting things here. I mean, some of it's remedial, but still picking up a few stuff, little occasionally, whatever.
Yeah, I mean, pick up what you can and go from there. I mean, that's really all you can do. It's not like they can teach us everything.
True. There's nothing quite like actually being out there and doing it. But theory's good.
Yeah, it helps.
Cool. So I think you notice that there is a little, it's like a little ping on your game console, uh, like a flashing light, a couple incoming messages.
I run over there and anticipating who it might be.
Oh, well, it is, of course, uh, hashtag idle. And she's seeing if you are interested in jumping into a game of Silver Age.
Most definitely, it'd be a relief from what's been happening today. I don't want to think about tomorrow.
Sweet. So you hop on, and evidently the rest of her team doesn't realize that she plays Silver Age, the MMO about, well, playing masked heroes. So the two of you can kind of jam out and go on a few raids together.
Hmm.
So let's cut over and catch up with Katana. So once you got out of class, Katana, going back to train, or is there anything else you wanted to do?
Well, I think Katana is still sort of keeping an eye up on our new roommate, who should not be corrupted or accidentally turn evil at any point in time, because that would be really bad. And otherwise, she is also preparing for the oncoming battle. She's probably hovering over one of those pretty battle maps that I hear so much about.
Nice. Studying, making plans. Yeah, Electric Cute Cat is studying hard. She's got a bunch of homework. A lot has happened since she was sent forward in time, and since Yona's not with us for today's game, that is going to be her concentration, is
Yes.
making sure. Because I imagine Electrocute would be, I really want to make good grades. I've got a lot to learn.
Yeah, Katana will be like checking in very often, and what is hopefully like a friendly manner, and not looks like she's keeping an eye on her, which is mostly kind of what it is. Well, at least partly.
Nice. Cool. All right. So you're setting up on some maps. Let's jump over and follow up with Ragnar. So once class gets out, what is Kid Ragnarok up to?
I am walking straight into ASAP's room.
Oh, nice. Sweet. So let's say that you come walking in as ASAP is logging into Silver Age. Got the splash screen. It kind of says Silver Age, it's right on his little screen, and Soundwave's there as well. He looks up. It's like, hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, ASAP, get up. I'm not taking no for an answer. Get dressed, change,
What?
spin around. We're going out.
I'm in the middle of a game. What?
Look, I'm doing a new thing. I'm going to be a good friend. I'm not going to let you wallow in that. We're going to get you a new girl. A non-crazy girl.
A
Come on.
new girl?
We're going out. We're going out. We're going to
No.
get you a new girl.
But
An older girl.
But
College girl.
I'm
Come on.
good.
I am not taking no for an answer. The console switches off.
I think ASAP probably is like holding the microphone to the headset. I'm good. I just need to like blow off some steam for, I don't know if I'm looking for girls right now.
No, you're laying your hair down. You're coming out. We're gonna tear some shit up. I might be trying to change the labels.
And I was almost thinking, I'm wondering why you're pushing me for me to go out and thinking it's more you. So I'm almost thinking I'm piercing the mask.
Of course.
Oh, it's awesome.
Who wins?
I love it. When you pierce someone's mask to see the person beneath, roll plus mundane.
Oh. Dane is +0. I really suck at this. It's not going to go well for me. 7.
7? Okay, on a 7 to 9, you get to ask one question.
I think that first one. What are you really planning?
What am I planning or feeling? Well,
I would like to change it to. It's the intent of, are you doing this really for me or for you, kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely. I think it's kind of 50-50, 40-60, 70-30. Definitely. I think Rex is scared. He's going to be going to see his dad, and that is terrifying. And he wants to go and blow off steam and not think about it because he's going to go to prison to visit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh goodness, I could be the friend. Okay, it's cool we can go out, but I don't want to hook up with anyone.
Hey, I'm not going to force you. Maybe I will, but we're going out. We're agreed. Right, go get changed.
Okay.
You got
Yeah.
3 seconds.
Give me a minute to let my friends know I'm gonna have to get off and not be able to play.
I switched it off 3 seconds ago.
What? What? You switch? No. That.
You're done. We're going out.
Oh, she's gonna be so.
Come on. Your 3 seconds to get changed are nearly up. You're not going like that, are you? Really? Oh, fine. No.
I go and change.
Cool. So I don't think I've. So during that little blip there, as you're going to get changed, which takes you all of 1 second. Let me quickly. I don't think I've shared with you guys a picture of what this is. What Soundwave looks like with his mask on, right? So he's watching this whole time. He's watching this back and forth, and he'll throw in. Are you team leader or something, dude?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Totally.
Cool.
Kid Ragnarok and the others. It's in the name. Come on, Victor.
That was like the new Silver Spoons or some shit.
Silver Savers.
Yeah, those meetings.
Silver Savers?
It's in that was one of the pitched ideas. The team don't like it. They like Kid Ragnarok and the others.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Do you hook up with more team members than just Katana? Because it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm not judging. I mean, a rock guy, I guess.
Is that
whatever?
I'm dressed.
You ready to
I'm
go
busy
ASAP?
sending a text quickly to Hannah to explain why all of a sudden I disconnected.
Okay. That's smart.
As we go, what's his kind of section? Is there anything in his room on Soundwave side?
Oh, on
Like
Subway,
dressed?
well, he's
What's
got
it
a
look like?
kick-ass stereo, like really awesome looking stereo, and then he's got a bunch of pictures up on the wall of him and like pictures with dignitaries, and like he's standing on top of really it's like selfies of him in different places across the world. He's on like a blackbird, take a picture of like this volcano is blowing up, all kinds of cool stuff. Just something you want to break there.
No, nothing too. Okay, I think he kind of was like a kind of achoo sneeze and to kind of and then knocks everything off the wall as he walks out.
I don't know if that's an unleash your powers. Although something going badly right now would be funny, wouldn't it?
Good. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, when you unleash your powers to overcome an obstacle, or reshape
I'm
your environment, or
irritated,
expand your roll plus freak.
Okay. I'm irritated. I can see it going a bit too much. It's a 0 at the moment. 10.
Nice. Yeah, on a hit you do it. Sweet. So yeah, everything falls down. And he looks around like, wow, that's team lead material.
Catch you later, soundbite. I leave.
Sweet. You guys come out into the hallway, and now if you guys remember the layout of the area, just around the corner, coming stomping towards you in a pair of pink fuzzy bunny slippers and a very big, thick, warm robe is Hannah. If you guys remember, she's like 4.5 feet tall, so she just looks up at the both of you. Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Where are you guys going?
Oh, this is awkward.
Just going out for a bit, blow off some steam.
I'm going to repair his broken heart. After you devastated the poor child.
Can I be a
Right.
half step behind Kid Ragnarok, just kind of shaking my head no?
How are you going to repair his heart?
Whatever I have to do. Whatever I have to do.
You're so provoking her, dude. Yeah, you're super provoking her. Okay, when you provoke someone susceptible to your words, say what you're trying to get them to do and roll plus superior.
Ah, I can do that.
You are relatively superior.
Clear that. That's +2. Lots of numbers.
Wow.
I'll let you decide how. What that
Okay.
means to provoke.
Yeah, on a 10, they rise to the bait and do what you want. So, what do you want her to do? Do you want her to actually try to harm you, or just leave?
I think I'm just leave. I think I'm just trying to bulldoze past her and with the force of Ragnarok. Just to annoy her until she leaves.
She looks very unhappy, and then she glances back at you ASAP, and then she just stalks back off to her room and shuts the door, like slams it like really hard.
Phew, that could have been awkward. Come on, let's go.
Almost think I'm trying to mouth sorry, but probably she doesn't see it in time.
Cool. Yeah, as you guys are going, your phone, you get a message ASAP, and the message is from well, you know who it's from, and it says, "Are you really looking for another girl?"
No way. Just trying to keep this thing secret between us, and Rags keeps jumping in the middle.
Cool. And she texts back, awesome, good job.
All right, Rags, let's go out on the town.
Well, okay. Plan. We drive around, find a party, crash a party.
Sure.
Sweet. Okay, so we have Pixie and most, all the girls from the Superlatives going out looking for a party. We have Kid Ragnarok and ASAP going out to a party. Let's catch up with Katana. We've waited far too long to catch up with Katana, and then after that we'll take a quick bio break. But I definitely
Quartz
want
and
to
me
know.
are nerds. We don't go to parties.
You don't get invited. That's what makes you the nerd. You would go if you were invited, maybe.
Oh, I was just about to type in the chat that I was going to go and grab Quartz as well.
Oh, sweet! That's so perfect. I love it. I love it. So we'll pick up with that instead, but I want to jump cut over to Katana. So let us catch up with the other Jessie.
Well, when she's done looking over maps and stuff, she will probably be a bit weirded out that everyone's gone. And then sort of go like, actually, would she? Well, as long as everyone's just gone, but it doesn't look like there's an emergency situation, I think she'll be fine with it, and she'll just either go training or no, she'll probably just go train and patrol.
Ooh, patrol?
Oh, wait, no, we don't really patrol. No, we don't do that. I was thinking of all the fights we had outside, but no, she would just train inside.
Okay.
So it's not very interesting.
That's okay.
I'm a little boring person in that sense.
It's a little nerdy.
Dedicated.
I am sure we will find something fun for her to deal with. I'm sure that there's something to deal with there. Let's jump over to... I definitely want to see the invite. Like, I know that I'm getting a little micro, but I really want to see the invite from Kid Ragnarok to Quartz to go out and crash a party. So, Quartz, I'm guessing, like, do we want this to be in Quartz's room, or is he somewhere else?
I think he's just going to be like in the library.
Nice. So what is Kid Ragnarok and ASAP's big entrance like here?
Kid Ragnarok barrels in, sweeps all the books off the table that Quartz is reading at, and Quartz.
I think Quartz will at least try to catch them right away. Like, no.
I kind of don't even look where they go. I can like turn away, ready to monologue. Quartz, I'm here to introduce you to the human thingy of parties. Come. This is a rite of passion. Passion? Passage. It's a right. It's a privilege. Come with me.
So ASAP is there as well, right?
Yeah, you see ASAP kind of standing
Technically,
behind
like,
him.
Quartz will listen to Ragnar like intently, and then look over to ASAP like, what is he really trying to say?
He wants to take us out to a party.
I see. Which party is this?
Don't think we found it yet.
The party does not matter. It is that we party that matters. I'm trying to do my dramatic and passionate speech.
I see.
I think
Uh-oh. Do we just...
What?
Do we lose Alex? I think we lost Alex.
Oh.
No.
Nope, there you are.
Oh, I didn't realize I was talking and anyway, I'm leaning face to face with him, like being all very sincere and speaking with passion. And
Yes.
we need to do this. You need to do this.
I see that you're very sincere and with passion. I'm trying to pierce your fucking mask. I want to. Like there's been a few too many of those occasions where Ragnarok goes and says like, Quartz, we need to do this because like by this time Quartz has caught on to that and he's going like, I need to know what you're really doing.
Oh, I realize I actually have a move, but I'm not going to use it because
I have a move, but I choose not to use it. That's the quote of all quotes.
you want. Sorry, what the question was?
I want to pierce your mask, basically. I'm going to try anyway.
Oh, yeah, I thought you did.
Mechanics! Woo! That's well, I'm not sure what my.
You can ask more than one
Oh,
question.
yeah. When you pierce someone's mask, roll plus mundane. You are not terribly mundane, if I remember.
I don't
You
remember.
got a plus
Don't
one.
think it matters.
Thanks to Katana.
Changed so much. I mean, yeah. Look, I have plus 1 mundane, so I have a 12. So,
On a 10 plus, ask 3.
Where's that sheets? Ragnar, what are you really planning?
I think he's going to get us all. He wants to get us all absolutely wrecked. So I think he's going to basically stop it, so we won't be able to go to the big fight because we'll all have hangovers. I think that's his actual conscious plan. I mean, there's all these other levels.
Considering that Ragnar knows that Quartz doesn't consume anything in the way that humans do, what do you want me to do?
I think he just wants Quartz to come along. I think he wants distraction
and then lastly,
from
because I got 3. How can I get your character to how to say this? Chill out.
Oh.
Yes, indeed. The way that Quartz would pronounce it was, how would I get your character to achieve equilibrium? But
yeah, I think you'd actually have to get him to open up about his feelings and have a serious talk. That does not happen often.
If Quartz knew anything more about humans, he knew that just the alcohol will help with that.
I could.
Quartz can know that if you think it's pertinent.
I think that's kind of it, because that gives him more reason to go along. So he'll like basically look straight into your soul and go like, very well, I will join you on this party.
Oh, that's so adorable. It's so Quartz. Cool. So let us then. We are going to take a 5-minute break, and we'll pick back up with trying to figure out who shows up at the best party first, and then who shows up next. Because you know that's what's going to happen. So, see you guys in 5 minutes. Okay. Everyone coming back. All right, cool. So we'll jump in. I actually wanted to pick something up with the party. So I think Alex is eating, but he can pause if need be. So we'll pick up first with Pixie. That way, time-wise, everything works out. Opening a Diet Pepsi. Oh, you're not muted, Jules. I thought you were.
Oh, sorry.
No worries. So let's pick up with Pixie. You're looking nice. You get dressed up. You got some of your actual like people clothes, as well as Laura will double check your makeup, and she asks for have you double check hers. Britt says that like she tries to bail. How is it that you get Britt to come out with the rest of you? Pixie, what do you
Peer
pull?
pressure.
Peer pressure. Sweet.
We're just not going to leave her alone until she agrees.
Nice. Hannah gets dressed in like this little sundress and some flats, and she comes in and she looks up at you and she says, "I'm here, but I hate all men, especially ASAP."
Okay, well, that's good because we're not going to a party with ASAP, so it's just
They're
us
going
girls.
out.
What?
Yes, Kid Ragnarok and ASAP are going out. I saw them. I made them tell me.
Gross.
It was surprisingly easy.
That's because they're men and they're weak-willed. Well, that's fine because I know where the coolest party is and they don't.
Oh, Laura's like, "Oh, you do?"
Yeah, got connections. That's what
Nice.
happens when you go to a private school in Halcyon City.
Where, pray tell, Lark asks you, where, pray tell, is this highly connected party? Where are we going?
We are going to a frat house. Don't tell your parents. They will freak out.
Hannah looks nervous. Britt looks disinterested. Laura looks thrilled.
Oh, come on, guys. It's going to be fun.
College boys. Come on, it'll be fun. Britt's like, "I'm not entirely sure I like boys. Not sure if you checked." Well, I'm
Well,
sure.
that's okay because there's usually a lot of scantily clad women at these things, too.
See? Okay, sure.
Wait until they get drunk enough to start jumping in the pool.
That seems to interest Britt slightly. Sweet. You guys all hop into an Uber, and we kind of fast forward a little bit of time as it starts to get dark, and you pull up outside of. So what's this frat house? What's the Greek letters that are in front there?
We will do Delta Sigma Sigma. I only know 3 of them.
You only know 3 Greek letters?
Yeah.
And is Sigma 2 of those?
No.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
Not a sorority girl. Sorry, kids.
I'm Googling the Sigma symbol. Yep, I thought so. Okay. So it basically looks kind of like triangle EE on the outside as you pull up. Jan's trying to list out all of the Greek letters. You did not do much better. It's
Twice
okay.
as many as I
Hey,
do.
I'm not twice as many, yeah.
Plus,
I know
Jan,
pies in there.
yeah, I'm like monolingual. You're already at least bilingual, so I got nothing to say to you other than mad props. You guys are much better than us. By us, I mean me. I'm just speaking in the royal. Okay. Let's let's pick up then with the Uber pulling up outside of Delta Sigma Sigma House. I'm imagining it's that kind of traditional style of got ionic columns out front, and it's a very, very large house. They've had a lot of additions. There's a volleyball court, like a sand volleyball court in back, as well as a pool, and there are lots of college kids that are coming here. It's not like you have to pay a cover or an ID. You just kind of need to be known. So, Pixie, who do you know at this frat house?
Oh, I totally know a guy named Todd. Todd is one of those, like, super seniors.
Super seniors? As in he's been around
He's been around a while, yeah. Like, he's not, like, creepy super senior, but he's probably one of those guys that just won't go away until they kick him out.
And how did Malia meet Todd? Was this a pre-Pixie kind of meeting?
Oh, yeah, this is totally a pre-Pixie meeting.
Nice, cool. And does Todd know your sister at all, or just you?
Oh, he knows her. In fact, I think she's the one who brought me into my first party.
Wow. Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Your sister's indoctrinated you into the wicked ways. That's wonderful. Cool. So you guys come in, and then you've got an open foyer here where there's a ping pong table set up, and people are playing beer pong. Lots of thumping music, people, like a makeshift dance floor. There's some of the frat guys who are playing video games, first-person shooter stuff. They look really sad and depressing. There's a makeshift bar that's set up in the back, and you see Todd is behind the bar, and he is always watching the front door, right? So he'll see, he sees you, and he waves. A couple, because you look kind of younger, right? So there's probably a pause. There's a couple like, oh, are they underage? We could totally get busted. He sees you and he waves like, come on back. Hey, Malia.
And she'll go back, and there's the kind of the like awkward hug over the bar, and she's like, hey.
Wow, you look great. Who are your friends? He starts mixing up some drinks, like throwing 3 or 4 different things. It starts turning like slightly pink and then slightly purplish, and it starts to foam up a little bit, and he gets a nervous look, and then kind of pours off a little bit of the top of it into a bucket.
Chemistry major, isn't he? Oh, didn't you hear? I'm going to a different school. These are some of my roommates.
Oh, wow. So, like, this is a boarding school? Aren't you girls in, like, Catholic schoolgirl uniforms?
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
So much.
We are just here to fix a broken heart.
Aww.
What do you recommend?
This purple, pinkish stuff will help. It is a magical potion that will cure an ailing heart. By the way, if you need a buddy, let me know. Nobody here is going to take advantage of you guys. We're here to have a good time, loosen up. So if you need to, like, tap out, whatever, let me know.
Todd's good people.
Yeah, and then our DD couch is over there, so if you guys need anybody to drive you home, they're playing Call of Duty tournament. It's kind of lame, because it's Call of Duty. Anyway.
Yeah, it's kind of lame.
Wow, so how is school going? How's your sister? I haven't seen her.
She's doing good. She's between declaring majors. Again, she switched like 3 times. I don't know why she just doesn't do it and get her gen eds out of the way.
Well, I think you should explore the entire collegiate experience. There's so many different classes that you don't even know about that are amazing and informational and great for your culture.
Are you talking about Sex 101?
There's like a 3rd level course of that.
Oh, okay. Okay. Of course there is. Well, she's going for physical therapy right now. Maybe. So that's like the same thing. You should look her up.
Sure. She changed numbers or something?
Oh, you know what she did?
Responding to my texts. No offense, Malia.
No, there was one guy that just bad news from I think one of the other fraternities, right? Omega Epsilon Kappa. You guys are like at war or something, right?
Yeah, if you want to point that guy out, we will go do things that I shouldn't talk about out loud.
Ah, virgin ears.
Okay. Yeah,
We're
no,
gonna go.
seriously. If you want us to take care of your sister's problem, I mean, he's Omega,
Yeah,
so we're happy to do it.
I'll let you know.
Okay.
But she's a tough cookie. I think she'll be fine.
Cool. Cool. Awesome. So then he kind of slides over and starts chatting up Laura, and she thinks, "Oh, this is great. I'm the college guy, and he's talking to me and offering me drinks." So she's going to sit at the bar and start drinking a little bit. Britt, she kind of hovers near you guys for a little bit, but then she says, "Hey, I'm gonna head out to the pool. The thing you mentioned before. I'll
The
just be
thing.
out there
Yeah.
just in case."
Yeah. You know what? If you feel the need to start a pool party, I think there are some guys out there that would probably help you.
That's not really why I would do it, but thanks. And then she'll head back through a set of sliding glass doors and out to the pool. Not sure where Hannah's gotten off to.
She's
She's
probably watching Call of Duty.
yeah. If you look around for her, you find her. She is watching Call of Duty and texting on her phone or playing a video game. It's hard to tell. So as you guys are having fun, do you hang out mostly with Todd and Laura? Is that a thing? That
I'll probably kind of circle because I'm not sure if these girls are used to parties, and I want to monitor their alcohol intake and make sure nobody like gets sloppy drunk and does something to embarrass themselves.
sweet. Let's see. What is I think maybe you're trying to support them.
Okay,
Yeah,
I will do something mechanic-y.
I love it.
Roll plus mundane. Oh, goody.
Yeah, you're very mundane, so you're good at this.
Very not mundane.
I know I'm being
9.
facetious. 9? Awesome. That is pretty great. So with a 9, you on a hit they hear you, on a 10 plus you can add a team to the pool. Okay, cool. So yeah, you could do it. They're NPCs, so they can't mark potential. But let's say that it's an NPC, so they hear you. You supported them, and you're able to keep things under control. Turns out Hannah is not drinking, and Britt is keeping it cash or something, and mostly just watching people at the pool. And guys keep coming up and talking to her, and she talks to them a little bit, but seems a little distant. But Laura's going to get trashed unless you intervene. So how would you intervene on that?
I think I would probably pull her away from the bar and come on, let's go dance. Don't put the beer down or whatever that is. Dance.
Purple. It's really good. It's kind of fizzy and sweet, like a
Yeah.
sweetheart. It's like a sweetheart.
You can have more of that when we get done dancing. But I didn't drag you out here to watch you have fun and for me to not. So dancing.
Oh man, now you totally guilt tripped her, so she buzzed into that. All right. Meanwhile, we cut outside with this. I'm thinking the Psychotrike is how Kid Ragnar's going to arrive at this. The only party that you found so far after 2 hours of searching.
Well, I mean, we sent ASAP running around the city to find a party.
He made me run the entire city to find the party.
And I've got to say, his first 3 options were lame, so...
Yeah, the Omega House was mostly a sausage fest, so you end up here at Delta Sigma.
And the LAN party was not mine.
The LAN party.
Yeah.
I like that one though, but okay.
Sorry, I had to veto that one.
And ASAP, you know that they're here because Hannah has texted you a bunch of times.
Oh!
And yeah, so why did you decide to come here? Did she ask you, or are you a little worried?
Um, wow, that's a hard one. I think that's why I was pushing for the LAN party, because I didn't want to have this confrontation, but then I'm worried that she's at a party, so I'm curious.
Nice. Cool. So yeah, you pull up in the Psychotrike. ASAP's nearby. I imagine ASAP, what you like change into your super suit, or you have it on top of your party clothes, and you switch. You're a speedster, so however you've worked it out, you have enough time to do this thing. I'm just a little curious.
I I probably tried to show up in my suit, and then probably Rags warned me not to, so I switched again
Yeah.
to regular street
I
clothes.
was like, nah. Go back.
And I'm
Put your
still
grown-up
trying to
clothes
figure
on.
out. Hmm?
Go put your grown-up clothes on and come back.
Fine. I'm probably I haven't figured out how to tell Rags that the group is here, so I just haven't.
Cool.
Because it'll work out, right?
Yeah. Why bother? He's a smart guy. It's a big party. They may not even see each other.
Right, yeah. The parties are big, so you never run across people. Right?
And Rags is totally
I've-
low-key. No one is even going to notice him being there.
I've never been to a party, so.
Nice. So again, it's sidewalk outside, and one of those where they have speed bumps like every half block because this is a frat row, and there are a bunch of cars that are kind of pulled up into the grass here, and then you guys had to. Well, it's a psychic trike, right? If you were a regular car, you would have to park blocks away, but the psychic trike, you just kind of wherever you want to place it. That's the great thing about a psychic trike. And there are people who are like, "Whoa, hey, it's a mask! Yo, check it out, check it out!" And there are a couple of guys who are carrying cases of beer, and they stop and they watch you guys arrive because this is a thing. It's noteworthy, right? But it's kind of like a low-grade celebrity shows up to your thing. Like a YouTube star or something.
Yeah.
Quartz, how are things for you? You're on the psychic trike. Are you riding behind, or were you just floating beside? Or
I think he will ride along. It's probably easier to keep up with speed.
Nice, cool. So as you guys start walking up the set of steps, it's kind of a couple grades of steps. It steps up, and then it levels out for and steps up, and then you head into the main. It's almost like mansion size, but McMansion layout. If that makes any sense.
Yes.
Right. So it's very square, big, maybe less square, more like hard
Typical
edges.
friend house, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typical frat house.
I've seen Hollywood movies. Come on.
Okay, thank you. All right, and of course you got the Greek letters on the top. You got the Ionic columns and the like overhang, right? And you come in there, and you guys do you walk straight in to Ragnarok? How's the entrance?
I think he kind of like pauses for a second. I mean, he's kind of like in deep thought, thinking.
At which point, Quartz will actually just go like, "Did you not want to partake in festivities and drink alcoholic beverages, Kid Ragnarok?"
It's an important part of the party ritual, that's custom, to make an entrance.
I do believe that the entrance on a purple see-through motorcycle accompanied by myself was already a bit of an eye catcher, as they say.
You make a point.
ASAP, you have done well in incorporating yourself in society.
Thanks. I think we should kind of blend in, you know? We don't really have to draw a lot of attention to ourselves.
I slam the door open with my mind and stride in.
Sweet, the door, like, there's a person headed towards the door. They get, like, smashed by the door and kind of thrown. They drunkenly stagger off. And then Kid Ragnarok walk in. Meanwhile, Pixie, you and Laura have been dancing. There's a pretty handsome guy who's kind of slid in. He's like almost dancing. You guys is like doing that I'm angling my body toward you thing. Trio, aren't we all three dancing together? But he's not super intrusive, and Laura seems interested by that. And you guys have gone on for a bit. The music's really jamming. The DJ here is great. He's got a great sense of rhythm, and he just keeps things. He doesn't keep it all at one high pitch. There's a point where things can kind of fade back and get your breath back, and then it gets exciting again. And then the door slams, like, just whams open, and in walks Kid Ragnarok. How is Kid dressed? I mean, he kind of looks like Kid Ragnarok, right? That's his party clothes.
He may be like Einstein and just has one set, one set. Just loads of the same t-shirt.
Sweet, yeah. So there's Kid Ragnarok, and followed by Quartz, who looks pretty neutral, and I'm guessing a slightly curious Jesse in plainclothes. How did Jesse end up finally dressing?
Yeah, he's just got blue jeans and and a comic T-shirt.
Is this like a legit comic, or is this a comic in Halcyon City?
Yeah, it's one that's, I don't know, one of the current ones that are out right now. I'm drawing a blank of something to do, but yeah, just a legit comic.
Oh wait, Andrea, what's a comic from one of our playtest masks? Come on, throw it up there.
What's a comic?
Yeah, well, like one of the super teams. What was the super team that Blur? Is it Blur? Crap, I'm totally spaced. Dang it.
I still don't know what you're
Exemplars? The Exemplars?
Oh, the Exemplars, yeah.
Yeah, the Exemplars. Yeah, it's the Exemplars t-shirt.
It's a T-shirt. Okay. And I'm looking curious, but yet kind of shameful, I guess. I don't know. Just awkward to be here.
Awesome. So we cut in. We see what's the reaction from Pixie at this moment when you see?
She stops and she turns to the door, and she says, "Are you kidding?" Look on her face.
Nice. We're gonna cut away from that completely, and we cut back. Like the music fades away, and it's just you hear like literal crickets chirping off in the way. It's nighttime. It's very quiet. Electrocute's not in your dorm room right now, Katana. She went off to get a bite to eat and just kind of go walking. And you're alone. You studied these battle maps. You know them cold. And you hear an odd sound outside on the grounds. You've got your window slightly open because the air conditioning in this room isn't the greatest. And it almost reminds you of the sound effects that Kid Ragnarok does for his Psycho track, except they sound a little more legit. Like they aren't somebody's repeated mental pattern of a sound. And so it's like a blah 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 blah.
You mean it sounds like an actual motorcycle?
It sounds like a motorcycle, but it's a lot throatier, and it sounds like it's coming from something larger. And there's also this very slight whine that an actual gas-guzzling engine should not make. That's a bit of an undercurrent underneath it.
Okay. I was on my bed reading old texts from Brit, so I'll punch those away.
Oh,
and
ouch.
I'll go to the window and check out what's happening.
Sweet. So as you head out to the window and you check out what's going on, you see there is it's basically a hover bike. Like it looks a lot like something you would pull out of a Star Wars.
Okay.
So you can actually see this is hovering slightly over the grass, and you recognize one of the new kids that just started this semester. He was basically one of the two sidekicks who's currently rooming with Kid Ragnarok, and he just hops off of his bike and heads inside for something.
Are people allowed to have their own private vehicles on school grounds?
No, not at all.
I'll go downstairs and check it out.
Sweet. So you head downstairs, and when you come out, you see that so I'm going to show him in his costume. He's not currently in his costume, but just so you have an idea of what he looks like normally, I'll show you a quick picture of Tempest. Just a second here. His first name's Cody. I'm not sure if you have any do you have any classes with this guy?
Probably.
Cool. So there he is. That's him in his guise as Tempest, the sidekick to Thunderclap. And he's not, again, he's wearing just like a cool T-shirt and like a stylish like Abercrombie and Fitch style T-shirt, right? And a pair of jeans, and he's drinking just like a pop and leaning against the wall, and you come out and he looks over. Hey.
Nice ride.
Oh yeah, thanks. You're Jesse, right?
Yeah. You're
Cody.
Cody.
Yeah, Tempest.
You were introduced today.
Yeah, electric powers. Except way better than that chick, whatever her name is.
Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah, mine's like seismic kind of stuff. I give her like Greek mythology, like Antaeus kind of thing. When it's really confusing.
It's your first day. You don't have to prove yourself right away.
Oh. So like, what are your powers?
I don't have any. I'm a Martian artist and a sword artist.
You're a Martian artist?
Martial. Quartz is the Martian. Well, not really.
Just martial arts? They let you?
Yeah.
Wow. You must be really good.
I know. So where did you get this bike from?
Oh. Yeah, it was a President Thunderclap and I. We did some like cosmic adventure stuff. It was pretty cool.
And you got to keep it? And the principal was okay with this? Because you're not usually allowed to keep your own vehicles.
Seriously?
On school grounds? Yeah.
Stupid rule.
Well, most of the people here don't have vehicles. And if they had, I guess it would take a lot of parking and logistics.
There's a parking lot.
I'm just saying, you probably don't want to leave it here overnight.
Oh, is that Ragnarok kid gonna steal it?
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah.
You would find it back eventually, though.
He'd probably trash it.
Isn't
that's Technocrat's kid, right?
Yeah, but he's okay.
Sure.
Aren't you his new roommate?
I guess.
Well, you probably don't want to try to piss him off too much. Or you'll have a future of lots of practical jokes to look forward to.
I'll just show him what's what.
Okay. Maybe you like practical jokes.
No. Do you?
They're kind of lame.
Yeah.
So, would it be okay if I tried out your bike?
Takes a drink. What do I get?
I don't know.
Well, if you're such a badass martial artist, maybe you should kick my ass and take my bike. You muted.
That sounds like fun. Actually, that sounds like what I need.
Why do you need to kick my ass? I haven't done anything to you.
Oh, I just met some ass kicking in general. I lost my training partner recently, so I mean, she's not like dead again.
Oh, really? Is it like some kind of fight thing?
Yeah.
Who is this guy? I'll kick his ass.
Wow, you are definitely new to this school. No, it was Brit. You know, the cheerleader girl?
Oh, God. Like, that's the girl who wears the cheerleading uniform that isn't for this school, right?
Yeah.
She's seriously unbalanced, right?
No, she's about the most balanced person I have ever met.
Ooh.
Probably why she feels fine in a cheerleading uniform from a different school.
Are you the dumpy? I sense there's still some attraction there.
I don't know. It's like one of those mature things where you're not sure who's the dumper or the dumpy. I don't want to fucked up.
Yeah, that's a little I don't know. So you like girls then? That's fine.
Cool. So, should we do less talking and more fighting?
I think that sounds like a good idea since you like girls. So yeah.
Sure.
Just so you know,
Uh-huh.
when I fight, I use my powers. So I'll try not to hurt you too bad.
Okay.
Cool. All right, he steps back. He does this like kind of mock stance. And so what do you do?
Lightning. Where are we? Are we in the university garden or?
Yeah, I think you're in the gardens, right? Kind of near where Kid Ragnarok had tried to pick flowers for Lark way back when he actually cared about her.
That's so mean.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have my whip sword.
You do. I mean, why would
Yes.
you ever leave home without it?
Well, definitely not an evening or night, because I get continuously attacked by ninja. Remember?
Yes, that's going to be happening very soon.
So yeah, I'll take out my katana and try to engage him to a fight where he will have to dodge and he will attack me in lightning, and I'll try to keep the fact that it's a whip a surprise until a very convenient moment.
Ooh, that sounds fun. Why don't you directly engage a threat here?
No, that's not my specialty. Usually I save people.
No, you're actually going to have to fight someone. I think you can pull it off. When you directly engage a threat, roll plus danger. I pulled danger.
Just
I guess I'm not dramatically under fire yet. Sorry. Yeah, that's 11.
Whoa! That is awesome. Okay, on a hit, you trade blows. On a 10 plus, you can pick 2 of the options below. Do you have them with you?
No.
Okay, let me throw them into the chat.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Oh, actually, if you go into the tab for...
Yes, I just realized that I have them right here.
Yeah, I try to make it easy, and then I forget that I did that, so then I try to make it easy a different way.
I will definitely want to impress, surprise, or frighten the opponent. Oh. Oh, I want to take something from them. And...
You never go literal with that, so I'm curious what you're going to take from him.
Oh, the bike.
Oh, man.
it was literal.
Sweet.
For once, I went literal with that. And impress, surprise, or frighten the opposition.
Okay, cool. So I think rather than us kind of going on a heavy trade of blows, I really think that how successful you are, we can narrate through this. So what he does, he throws a couple of punches your way. You actually draw the katana immediately.
Yes.
Sweet. So you do that awesome katana move of like using the sword to block when he actually whips out a little bit of like, even does the Palpatine face when he like does a little bit of electricity your way. You find out that it's actually kind of a static shock type thing. Like he he needs to stay connected to the ground, and he works up a number of kinetic energy. So it often comes out like lightning, but he has other ways that he can project it. All that to say that he's pretty good, but he was not quite ready for that whip sword. And so when you take him down, and do you dash for the? Is it one of those where you see him taking him down soundly and then just taking his bike away from him, or is it one of those where you give him a merry chase and just take off on his bike?
Yeah, it's more the second. Like I'll actually whip him to the ground, and as he's getting up, he sort of sees me leaving on his bike. But it's a very sort of jokey, like, so long, and then I'll just drive around like half of the the terrain and then stop there again.
Oh, that's awesome. So yeah, you snag the bike from him, and as he was getting up, he was like, "Whoa, I didn't even know you. Hey!" Damn it. And so he starts running, and we have this moment of Tempest running after you. You're way faster than him, and he's muttering like, "Oh, Thunderclap's going to kill me."
And then I'll stop again.
Sweet. So when you stop, you pull to a stop, and let's say you've moved out of the garden area. So you've gone around, and maybe you're not far from. If you guys remember, there was that garden that was not a garden, but like there was the field that was set up, and that was where everybody during the Halloween, the fall ball, everybody went out there. So you're kind of in that. There's a trail that's headed out that way, right? Mm-hmm. So that's where you stop, and you're looking back towards Tempest as he's still running up, try to catch up to you. So you went maybe a couple turns around the huge grounds, right? Yeah. Give him a little bit of a run.
Exactly.
And then you hear pting, pting off of the side of off the side of this nice little speeder bike here. And when you glance around, there are only shadows. What do you do?
I drop behind the bike from wherever it is the ting ting sounds didn't come, like the other side of the bike.
Sweet. Okay.
Do I still hear Tempest coming though? Do I still?
Yeah, he does not seem to have heard that. You actually hear him saying, "Hey, you like hang tight. That was great. That was really funny. You win."
I will actually yell at him, "Tempest, get down!"
Oh, nice. Get down from what?
We're being attacked.
Sweet. And then you hear, being attacked by... Oh, shit!
Oh, fuck.
What do? You're perfectly secure where you are.
I will jump out from under the bike and run towards him.
Awesome. I think at this point you are... Maybe you're trying to defend someone or something?
Yeah.
You're not so bad at that.
No, I'm pretty good at that. I'll go first. Yep, I am pretty good at that.
Whoa, okay. So when you defend something or something, roll plus Savior, and this is an NPC threat, so on a hit you keep them safe, and you get to choose one. But it does not cost you, that's only on a 7 to 9.
Keep them safe, take influence, clear a condition, add a team to the pool. I can't actually make this a team situation, can I?
You want to add a team to the pool and talk about it later? I could see that.
Oh no, I'm trying to get. I would like to get Tempest to fight with me. Like maybe if I can find a location, I can sort of direct his thunder that way.
You certainly can. I think that sounds fantastic. Yes, you can make this into a team situation.
Okay.
Because you knew what was going on. He doesn't, and he's used to working with a team.
Yeah. And then I'll just run at him, maybe like tackle him to the ground or something, and I'll be like, 2 guys, tier 6.
Cool. There's a moment where he looks at you like, hey, but then you're like, 2 guys, tier 6, and cool. He rolls up and he charges up some of his electricity, and you see that there are, in fact, 2 ninja. To your 6, one has a long red ponytail. And you think in the shadows that you see some female characteristics to her. The other one has a pair of sai, like the fork type deals, you know, and he is closing in because he thinks that he can disarm you from your cool katana.
Okay.
So it's 2-on-2, and it looks like Tippus is going to try to take out the redheaded girl. What do you do?
Then I hope that she doesn't know that my katana is also a whip, and she hasn't observed that just now.
Oh,
Then
we'll
I
see. Cool. Okay, so when he closes on you with the sight, he's going to attempt to disarm you. What do you do?
I will go with that up until the point where I push the button, and my katana will do something very unpredictable, and hopefully disarm him with it.
Nice. Okay, I think again you are directly engaging with it. Don't forget you can always, assess the situation. So
That's true.
it's something that we could do, but you can directly engage a threat.
Unleash the powers.
Yeah, are you unleashing powers? Ooh, I like that.
I never do that.
Oh my goodness.
What
I'm
are
always
you?
thinking mundane, but you do have powers.
I do have
Power of hope and stuff.
I'll assess the situation to see if it's actually just only these two guys.
Oh, that's probably not a bad idea. All right, roll plus superior. You're relatively superior.
Wow, my dice are happily broken.
Oh wow, no, you are -2 on superior. You're terrible at this. That's great. You're kind of inferior.
Well, that still gives me a 9. So.
Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, so when you get one question to ask there from the list. So as you're assessing, we'll throw in a little bit of color as Tippa says, "Hey, who are these guys? This some kind of extracurricular thing?"
Kinda. They're ninja. Just go with it.
Sweet.
Yeah. What here is? Well, I'm actually looking for what's hidden, but that's not on the list. So, what's the biggest threat?
Ha ha ha. Oh, that's true. There is no what here is hidden.
No, it's a monster of the week thing.
I know, and also yeah. Okay. Cool. So, what's the biggest threat? The biggest threat is the person up on top of the building that has a very large great bow that is taking aim at Tempest.
Oh fuck.
But Tempest is facing off with the redhead. So directly, you can unleash your powers here if you wish and engage the person with the sai, or you can try to do something about the guy who is going to be shooting Tempest any moment now.
I will do something about the guy. How high up in the building is he?
I imagine that this building's like 4 stories, so I don't know how many meters that is.
Too many.
12, 13 meters, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's a total swag.
Okay.
Was that way off?
Ninja stars. No. That's totally fine. I will try to. I'm really bad at unleashing my powers. Actually, why don't you do a smash cut, and then I'll tell you what I did later.
That sounds awesome. So we'll smash cut back to the arrival of Kid Ragnarok and the others to the party. The Kid, when you come in, you see the first thing you notice is, this is a nice jamming party. There are a lot of people here. You'd say at least 100 more. And you even hear from over by the Call of Duty couch, one of them's like, "Whoa! Hey, that's the guy from the casino I told you about."
I put my hands out in recognition,
Yeah, it's Kitty Rally Rock or something. It was awesome. He painted his name all over the wall. Dude, that was great.
Dude, the name, and I make a big kind of almost like rock, carved out rock of my name. It's kind of lands on the head of the stud.
Nice.
I'm a bit deflated and ASAP drinks.
Okay. Pixie, you see slow motion the smile from Laura's face. She's kind of, sort of, but not exactly dancing with this new college guy. And then he looks over, and she looks over, and there is Kid Ragnarok, the person you were trying to get her to forget about, and her smile curls into a frown, and she stops dancing. What do you do?
You stay here. You keep dancing with cute boy. I'm gonna go take care of this.
This is our party.
Yeah, it is our party. Dance. Have fun. Forget him. And make sure he sees you forgetting him.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna roll with that really great roll from before. So we'll say that she kind of buys into it for right now, but she's definitely watching. Yeah, so Kid Ragnarok, after you correct them with your correct name and then tell ASAP to get you a drink, you see Malia, a.k.a. Pixie, heading over to you.
Hey, Pixie!
Hi, guys. You, leave.
What? Whoa.
You do not get to come here right now.
It's Quartz's first party.
Yeah,
Maybe
Quartz
ASAP's
can
first
stay.
party as well.
ASAP can stay. You cannot.
What?
I must interject. My intention here was to get a better understanding of Ragnar's inner turmoil.
Yeah, he looks like there's a lot of it.
What? We're here to party.
Well, too bad.
Have you not seen that he is troubled?
What are you on about?
Honey, see that girl over there trying really hard to have a good time without having him here?
Look, we divide the party in two.
No. No, you don't get half of the party. We were here first.
We get the top floor.
No, you don't. You get to leave.
Basement?
There's no negotiations.
Ooh, I think some people are going to have to spend some influence to get stuff going on here. You guys look like you've reached an impasse. Oh, by the way, ASAP, your phone buzzes with a text message, and it's from Idle, and it says, "I'm going into that closet over there."
I am totally disappearing from this conversation.
There you go. Okay, so it is now a Pixie Kid Ragnarok face-off. Are you guys planning on taking advantage of your influence over someone? Because I know there's some influence stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember if that's speeder bike.
Yeah. Malia has influence over everybody. Ragnarok has influence over Pixie. There's influence here.
Wait a minute. How did I get influence over Electrocute? Never mind.
She gives
Everyone
influence
has
to everybody.
Everyone has it.
Oh, okay.
She's
I know
influencing
you
Makes
Right.
sense. You have it yet, so you'll have it once you meet her.
Hi, nice to meet you. Tell me what to do.
I think we're both reading the influence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. When someone has influence over you, it means you care about what they do, say, or think. Anytime you can give influence to any character who doesn't have influence over you. All adults have influence over you when you first introduced. When you have influence over someone, take +1 to all moves targeting them.
Ooh.
I don't think we've been doing that.
No.
Okay. including rejecting their influence. When you take advantage of your influence over someone, surrender the influence you hold over them to choose one. Give them a -2 on a move they just made after the roll. Inflict a condition on them, or take an additional +1 on a move targeting them after the roll. Oh, those are good.
Oh, okay. So, I mean, to conflict a condition, does that mean I have to roll?
No,
Be able
you just spin the influence, and we would need to know a little bit about how you're doing that, but you can give a condition. And the conditions are angry, afraid, guilty, hopeless, and insecure. Real quick, when someone with influence over you tells you who you are or how the world works, accept what they say or reject their influence. If you accept what they say, the GM adjusts the labels accordingly. If you want to keep your labels as they are, you must reject their influence. Oh, this is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm spending influence. Pixie, you're angry.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so you're taking advantage of the influence to inflict a condition of angry.
Yep.
All right. That's
So I lose that, so...
Kid Ragnarok, you're not wise. That was strategically unwise. Don't make Pixie mad.
So I no longer have influence over Pixie.
Correct.
Got it.
Yeah, you surrendered it. Which means when you get to be team leader during the fight tomorrow, it's going to affect team pool.
So what do you say? Are you just standing there being obstinate, or what are you doing?
Look, I came here to partay. And I jab there's a table nearby, and I jab my finger on it like to punctuate each point. I fold my arms.
And she kind of makes a big show.
And you
looking
can't
around.
make me leave.
She kind of makes a big show looking around. She's like, really? Because I don't see that little slut you've been hanging out with.
I think visible crackles of psychic force kind of come off me at that.
Oh my gosh.
You take that back. You do not bring her into this.
I think you already brought her into this. Now, you can leave and leave the cool kids to the party. Does she know you're out here? Are you going to cheat on her too?
I'm gonna go to my half of the party, and I move I kind of gesture. A line forms, like right down the party, it's like over certain people, like they're like suddenly have this line projected over them.
It's over one slightly drunk girl, and she's like, "Wait, which side am I on?"
And I step to my side, and with my back to her, and start pouring a drink.
You're just going to take what you want? Guess the apple doesn't fall far from that tree, does it? Is that how you got her to kiss you?
I under my breath, quite quietly, I am nothing like him.
Yeah, that's definitely a provoke. That's got to be a provoke, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm just had this in the kind of ready to share, but I was waiting until between scenes. But I think this is appropriate. This is adult Rex. If he keeps going this direction, I think.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Yeah, just so everybody knows, the adult Ragnarok would look just like this. So anybody who's watching, there you go. That's an adult evil version of Kid Ragnarok. Oh gosh, he's kind of
Probably not kid anymore then.
Yeah, just Ragnarok.
Mr. Ragnarok.
Mr. Ragnarok to you.
Mr. Ragnarok if you're nasty.
Oh my goodness. I love the braid.
The braid was so worth it. Worth the extra effort. Okay, yeah, you're totally provoking him, right? You want him to leave.
Yeah,
Right.
I do want him to leave.
Okay, cool. All right, so roll plus superior.
9.
9. Okay, on a 7 to 9, you can choose one. Oh, so for a 10 plus, both of the options below. On a 7 to 9, choose
I'm
one.
interfering.
Ooh, hoo, hoo.
How can you
My
interfere?
memory-
I don't think you can because you surrendered influence.
When someone tries to pierce your mask, change your self-image, or provoke you, you can interfere. Roll plus superior.
Nice. Okay. Thank you for teaching
If
me.
that wasn't the case, I would have done it, by the way.
God, that's so mean.
I have no idea what I'm going to do with this, but I'm doing it because he's got the move.
That's what happens with dice on the table.
I got a 5.
Why
By the
not
way,
six?
your move is
Why
now
not
bumped
six?
up
That
to
could
a
have
10.
helped.
Wow. Okay, so the good news, you get a potential. I'll deal with your influence in a second. Let's go ahead and do those options. So provoke someone.
Can I just say, Andrea, no matter what, you've got basically a 10 plus, and I mark condition.
Oh,
Your
good.
choice.
Oh, good. I want you to feel guilty.
Yeah. All right. If you don't leave, you have to mark the condition of guilty.
No, I just do it because that's part of because I failed my move.
Oh, sweet.
She gets that for free.
She said
Freezy.
free. Nice. So here's what else happens, right? So you did fail the move.
Yeah.
What happens is this guy who you've never seen before comes out from behind the bar, walks right up to you and says, "Hey, dude, I don't know you, and I know you could probably kick my ass, but this is our house, and you're not invited. You need to go." It's totally Todd, but Kid Ragnar doesn't know it. And he's in your face, like he's not going to get away. He's like, "You need to go."
I think for there's this moment where my eyes are that burning that my mum has. The eyes kind of just like energy just pouring out of my eyes, and I'm all tensed up, and then I just like deflate, and turn around, start walking towards the door. To leave.
Cool. We cut into the closet.
Man, I was...
I cut in the closet. As soon as you zipped in there, Hannah was waiting. She's totally up on top of some shoes to be tall enough to kiss you. It's great. It's amazing. There's some yelling in the background. The music stops. There's some more yelling. Maybe you're not sure. It's great.
I don't really care.
It's the best. Sweet. So then we cut back outside, or we'll cut over to Katana. We'll come back to Katana because wow, that was the best.
These are excellent jump cuts.
Yes, jump cuts are the best. So we cut back to Katana. So Katana, again, you've got that decision, right?
Yeah. I have to save Compass from being speared by an arrow.
Nice.
I will try to dodge my guy, who's not expecting me to go for the nearest trash can lid, loose tile, and I will toss it into Tempest's direction and hope of actually deflecting an arrow.
Ooh, that's amazing. I love it. So here's the
Also,
deal.
I'm kind of hoping this guy will be an asset instead of a liability, which has been so far. I just have to defend them all the time. I miss my team. Where's my team of confident people?
It's just not like it used to be.
No.
Cool. Okay, so when you defend someone or something from an immediate threat, roll plus Savior.
Oh, and that's my end of my streak. That's a
yes.
6, I think. Yes, it's a... No, it's a 7.
I was about to say, I thought your Savior was okay. That's kind of the thing you do.
Yes.
That's a 7. Okay, on a 7 to 9, it costs you. So you keep them safe, and it costs you. You expose yourself to danger, escalate the situation. I totally know what's going to happen right here.
Okay, go for it.
But you get to choose an option, right?
Oh, right. I get to choose one, but it costs you. I don't have to choose what it costs me, right?
I know. No, you choose. Sorry, you keep them safe and you choose one from the 3 options below. Add a
Okay.
team to the pool, take influence over someone you protect, or clear a condition.
I'll add a team to the pool in the sense that if he can maybe squeeze out an advantage over it for his own fight.
Sweet.
If
So
you know what I mean.
you kick up a tile. We'll say that this is like a pathway. That's like one of those not cobblestone, like the tiled walkway type deal. It's got those things in, and this has been here for a while, right? All of these tiles, different people that have come here, from heroes to other students, have written their names in the little tiles over time, and they've built this all the way out. And you just picked up the one, and it's got like Bash's name on it, and you flip that out, and it gets hit by the arrow, and it kind of, it's one of those metal shaft arrows, right? So it shatters into a few shards, and it cracks the tile itself. It's like a round type tile. I guess it's not really a tile, right? Tiles are square, whatever, round thing.
Okay.
And but you open yourself wide open to the guy who had the sai. So what he does, he wraps your arm really hard, because he's basically going for your sword arm. He's going to make it really hard for you to be able to defend yourself, and I think that it's effective, right? You, as Katana, right now, your right wrist is maybe sprained, and I think I'm going to inflict a condition on you.
Okay.
So you feel that maybe with this moment of, I don't know if I can draw my sword, do you think you feel more insecure or afraid?
Afraid.
Okay. Cool. So go
I
ahead
lose
and
my katana anyway, all the time anyway, but I'm afraid that I might not be able to keep Tempest safe. And it's his birthday.
Right. Nice. Sweet. So you do that, and you bought Tempest just that moment, and he electrocutes that red-headed ninja. Like, he just zaps her, and she drops to the ground. She doesn't look dead, like, not super fried. It's not one of those gore-ific moments. It's just one of those, like, synapses, and it's like he tasered her. And she falls to the ground, and he moves. He kind of shifts over, and he's keeping wary of that bowman, but trying to help, like, team up with you. What do you do?
Wait, this guy, yeah, it's my... I'll actually tell him, like, you keep this guy occupied, I'll get the bowman, and I'll start scaling the building.
Oh, nice. That's really cool. Awesome. So then Tempest is going to face off with the guy with the sai, and by switching up targets, you buy yourself a moment. I think that what you are doing now is directly engaging the threat, right?
Yep.
This is weird, because I think pointing out that unleash your powers is a really good idea, and I have to make sure that we're balancing it right for Katana, because she does have powers with her, which are her martial arts. So is scaling this wall?
I could see scaling a building as unleash your powers.
I think so too. So
yes.
I'm gonna
parkour shit.
Cleverly edit this before it goes to publication as a comic book and say we're asking you to overcome an obstacle here. So roll plus freak.
Okay. The freak is bad. Especially with a broken wrist or sprained wrist. Oh, it's not so bad. It's a 7, but it's a -1, I think. So yeah, it's a 6.
Now you do have team pool.
I do have team pool. I'll gladly take one from the team pool.
Okay. You can take one from the team pool, and that will push you up to a 7. So on a 7 to 9, you can either mark a condition, or I can tell you how the effect is unstable. And I have a pretty good idea on this one. So.
Okay, go for it.
Sweet. So you come up to the top, and the bowman has taken off. Like, he's not there. Or is he?
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's a ninja.
This is annoying. In which case, I can try to extend my senses. Which is also a freak.
Yes, it is. Please do that.
That's better. That's a 10.
Nice. Okay, so you're extending your senses. Let me go. Extend your senses. I'm sorry, I'm not finding that.
Oh, it's under unleash your powers. When you unleash your powers,
Oh, it's another one.
overcome your
Okay,
obstacle.
there we go.
Reshape. Oh, I
Awesome. So
remember
with a
extending
10, yeah. Sorry about that. Sorry.
On a
Okay,
hit, you do it.
yes, you just do it. You just do it. I keep always my brain looks for the 10 plus, and there was no 10 plus because it's a hit, and on a hit you do it. That's a double confusion. I apologize. Awesome, you do it. Yes, you find him. He is behind a skylight. He was basically going to try to throw down on you. He's dropped his bow because now you're in close range, and so you extend your senses and you duck just at the right moment when several stars come flying. We have a cool moment of like the stars coming out, and he threw an insane amount, and you're able to duck all of them. But yeah, you can close
That's good.
on this
Now he
guy.
has to grab more. Yes, I will rush him.
Sweet. All right, so you rush him. He jumps up on top of the skylight.
Oh god, no, he's gonna break the skylight. It's gonna be messy, and I have to pay for damages just like the other girl.
Yeah, pretty much. But he's a ninja. He's got tabi, so he's got perfect balance on the skylight. If you jump on there and stomp a lot, though, you guys are both going to be falling through, or maybe just. So we do a quick cut, like in the background, we can see that Tempest is fighting with the guy with the sai, and he's doing okay. Like he's not nearly the fighter you are, but he also has electricity powers.
Yes,
And
that helps.
yeah, so that fight's going rather well. But yeah, you get to face off with this guy, and he draws a ninja toe because he doesn't have a katana. All right, so he draws out his ninja toe, and he seems like prepared for you to come out with your katana. What
Which I don't have, do I?
You have it. I'm saying that the guy with the side, the ninja with the
Oh,
side,
right, yeah.
he injured you, but you still got your katana with you.
Oh, right, but he doesn't know that my wrist is injured yet.
He does not.
Okay. In which case, I will try to make a false move where it looks like I'm about to do that, that thing where you slice someone in two in one go, the super ninja draw, and instead of that, I will just kick him.
Awesome. I think you're directly... Now this feels like directly engaging a threat.
There you go.
And so let's have you roll plus danger. High voltage.
Oh, whoa, that's a lot of dice. Okay.
Jan okay?
Yeah, he's okay.
Do you have a dismount failure from the desk there?
His knee doesn't do well for sitting down a long time. Plus danger is an 11.
Wow, that's fantastic.
I have the best day.
Okay, on a 10 plus, pick 2.
We should fight ninja all the time.
Or do you? Sorry.
Or should I? I will create an opportunity for my allies, and I will... Wait, which is damage? How can I just hurt them? Where's the just hurting them thing?
Oh, yeah, that's a fair point. You trade blows. You're doing the damage anyway.
Oh, you're doing the damage anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, then I will take their ninjato from them and create an opportunity for my allies. I was just thinking I will hurt him so much that he'll actually make sound, which the other guy can hear and be unnerved by, or something like that.
Oh, nice. Okay, so
Ninja usually don't make sound.
they don't. Okay, so you come in, you do this feint like you're going to draw the katana, and he slices in a counter maneuver to where he anticipates the sword coming, but then you switch out and you kick him, and then when you reach for the ninja toe, when you kick him and you start to reach for the ninja toe, he gasps with a little bit of surprise and pain, and you grab the ninja toe away from him, but what he does at that point is he pulls out of the back of the ninja toe like this little dagger, and he stabs you in the side.
Oh.
And it hurts, and it burns. It burns like maybe poison.
Burns like poison burns. Okay, shit.
Yeah, it burns like probably poison burns, and he hits you like right. I think that it would have gone deeper, but it hit a rib. So good news, it hit a rib. However,
Nice.
he stabbed you in your rib.
Yeah.
So, oh, I see. It looks like you're Did you mark off the condition?
Oh no, I haven't marked it up yet.
Oh, okay, cool. Did I accidentally give ASAP insecure? I think I did. Because ASAP doesn't have insecure as a condition right now, right?
He had it last session,
Okay.
I think.
Huh. Okay. Wait, what are you doing? Don't put an X in the effect part. You put it in
sorry. Sorry.
It's okay. What are you doing? Dang it. I think we're both trying to help each other. Okay, I'll stop. My hands are off. Sweet. So then you take the ninja toe away from him, but he stabs you, and then he starts doing crazy like ninja backflips away. And it looks like he's going to get the heck out of Dodge. What do you do? Or you're still muted, by the way.
I will also do my crazy ninja kickflips to go check back on Tempest and hopefully make sure that he's okay before I collapse of the poison.
Awesome. Yeah,
Good night.
he's standing over the other person, like the other ninja, and he gives you a thumbs up, and that's when you kind of just fall to the ground, up on the roof, but you fall to the ground.
Okay.
The skylight did not get broken.
That's a win. Good
And
win.
it's a win. All right, we'll cut back to the party. Any updates in the closet? Asaph?
Just enjoying my time. I love college parties.
Sweet. Cool. Yeah, Hannah is not really in a conversational mood. She's just enjoying this as well. So we cut back outside, and we have that end of the Incredible Hulk episode, sad music. You know, when David Banner walks away, as Kid Ragnarok is leaving the party and heading back to his. Well, I don't know. Does your psychotrike stay there when you don't concentrate on it? I imagine you just sum it back up again, right?
Yeah, it just kind of just crackles, fades away.
Keep it in your pocket.
Actually, as Kid Ragnarok is leaving, Parts will like turn to Pixie and say, "I think I should follow him," and he will actually probably just shapeshift into his spiky ball thing and go out the door and roll after Kid Ragnarok.
That is great. I'm answering somebody's question. There we go. About clearing a parade. Yes, you roll after Kid Ragnarok. Kid, do you summon your trike and take off?
No, I think I
love sad Rags. It's the best.
surprisingly get to use it quite often. I think I'm like walking down the streets, and I've formed like a baseball bat, and I think I'm like knocking over letterboxes. And I'm not. You can tell I'm not enjoying it.
Your heart's not in it.
Yeah.
This vandalism is not making you feel better.
Yeah.
Quartz, you see that Kid Ragnarok is just walking.
And hitting mailboxes apparently.
Yeah.
So
Never seen this custom before.
a spiky ball of crystal rolls over the mailbox that was just knocked down, poking some holes into it. And then turns back into regular quartz human form. I do believe it had it coming.
Ragnarok is like, did you make a joke? You made a joke.
Surely not.
No. You made a joke. Dude, come here.
I brought some
I-
of
I pull him in frog.
there's this, again this awkward moment because like hugging is something Quartz has only done with Pixie before, and then it's like right, this is what you're doing, and then it's like there, and then
But
like from one of his fingers there's like a 6-pack of beer hanging. It's like I believe this is the customary drink of choice.
I kind of sit down on the ground, just in the street, and like take the beer. Like, if you keep this up, Pixie's gonna have to be worried. Just saying. And I open a beer.
I don't understand.
It's fine.
Is this about this cheating thing?
Uh,
You seem troubled.
um,
Spawn of Ragnarok.
he lets that pass. Just like, it's not like I even really. I mean, life was fun and all, but
You had no true bonds with Lark.
I mean, she's hot. That does count for a lot. But
I don't quite understand. You had physical attraction to Lark.
yeah, put it that way.
I'm sorry. I still have a lot of trouble with we do not have a physical form, therefore physical attraction is something that's strange to us. You like this particular form of Lark.
Quartz.
Would you still like
What? Do you?
her if she had a different form?
I kind of divert the question. Quartz. What do you, Pixie? Do you do stuff?
We do lots of stuff.
Okay, too much information.
And then there's this weird look of confusion, like, wait, what do you mean too much information? This was the information you requested for.
I take that back and I drink more of my beer.
But you did not answer my query. Would you be interested in Lark if she would take another form? I am requesting this.
But
Is your interest in her aesthetic form or in her person?
yeah,
This was not a yes or no query.
it's. I just don't think. Yeah, I don't. I'm just not into her. I mean, not like that. I mean, to hook up, sure, but
So, if I understand correctly, your interest was purely in her physical form as she had it at this point. Of course, your physical forms stay very persistent throughout time,
Huh?
but you were interested in the physical form she carries.
She's hot. Yeah.
I do not think that her physical form has any actual heat permeating from it, but I think you mean to say that she is attractive in her current form?
Yeah.
We on my world, and I'm specifying those words a bit because I'm not sure if I can throw a move in here, but I think my not so different after all might somehow.
Ooh.
You look at it while I finish my sentence.
I'm looking it up now.
On my world, we do not have any. We do not pertain any value to the physical form, as it is interchangeable. As Pixie has changed her physical form somewhat in the last few days, my interactions with her have not changed. I still have, and then there's like a pause and like feelings for her, and it's like that the word feelings is already like, what is this?
When you talk about your home, sorry. When you talk about your home, roll plus freak.
I think. Oh.
I should have looked that up for you. I'm sorry.
I'm going.
Your freak is a 0. It's flat.
Well, that's a flat 7 then.
On a 7 to 9, you get to choose one option. You can confess a flaw of your home, add one team to the pool, mislead them about your home and take influence over them, or describe the glories of your home and clear a condition.
Maybe
I don't think I have influence yet, and I think like
do not.
I no, and I'm sort of having fun with the idea that I'm actually sort of full of shit about my home at the moment, and I'm just telling him whatever, and then I'm misleading him about my home.
Nice. So, did you want to take influence over him?
I think that's sort of appropriate for the situation.
I love it.
Like I'm going like, yeah, in our worlds we don't care at all about physical form, and then actually like, well, yeah, you know, sometimes we have these parades of where you go and you form into intricate different, but let's not tell him that.
Nice.
See,
So
if Pixie looked like ASAP, you'd be totally fine with that.
ASAP is not intrinsically unattractive.
Well, tell him that next time I see him. Do you want to smash some stuff?
How does that improve your current situation? I do believe that what you are actually searching for is an entity that you are attracted to but beyond the aesthetics of the entity.
I think the problems have got that already.
I do
I mean,
not
she's
believe
possible,
that
but
more smashing of property beyond the apparatus for receiving messages that you have just removed from its post.
you could have
I
just
do
said
not.
letterbox.
I would have, had I known the proper letterbox. Indeed,
Letterbox.
this letterbox has been removed and perforated.
Vanquished.
Yes. So perhaps another means of removing your anguish is preferred.
I thought that's what the beers were for.
I do believe they are, and he'll just like he'll nimbly grab another beer from the 6-pack and like one of his fingers just shifts into an opener and just go and he hands it over to you.
Look, this can't be just one way. There must be, is there like a chemical, a spectrum of light?
There
Something that-
are chemicals and spectrums of lights and many other patterns that are involved in both the mating rituals of my people and yours.
Well, no, I mean, to get like a, altered state,
Altered states.
drunk, high, something. Come on. I can't better than one drinking.
Ah, you wish to inebriate me.
Yes. Come on. Must be something.
Let's see. I think I do believe that if I meld into your patterns, I will be able to partake.
Wow, that's interesting.
I'm just trying to decide if he answers like, yeah, sure, straight away. Oh. Like, thinking, oh.
Do you want to cut away from that? Do you want to cut away from that?
Very.
Oh,
We can come back to an answer. It doesn't mean we're cutting away forever. Just give poor Alex a moment to figure out how Kid Ragnarok would take it.
fine.
Just because Kid Ragnarok rate was raised around superpower people doesn't mean that Alex knows how Kid Ragnarok would react to that. So we'll cut away. So we cut back to the party, and I really want to see Pixie. You lit into him. He turned his back on you. You were about to go more, and then Todd came in and backed you up, and Kid Ragnarok left. What do you do?
Thanks, Todd.
Oh, you pretty much had it. I was just backing your play.
And she kind of looks over her shoulder at Laura. See how Laura's doing.
Laura's still kind of watching where Kid Ragnarok left to, but then she sees you and she meets your eyes, and there's a moment, and she just kind of like mouths the words "thank you," and then she turns back to the handsome college guy and tries to dance in with him.
So I think that was utterly exhausting.
I also think that what you did to Kid Ragnarok was totally clearing the angry condition. Just to make that official.
So mean.
Yeah, to clear the angry condition, you need to do pretty much what you just did to destroy him. So good job. You cleared that.
Yeah, I'm good at
Great that
that.
you even had a chance to feel it. Oh, you totally felt it.
Yeah.
Britt, she came back inside when this whole throwdown happened, but like Britt, she just kind of melded into the background and watched. And you're not sure where Hannah got off to. She's gone.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say I kind of think so. Maintaining the actual human appearance does take some amount of concentration, and the
Yeah.
anger probably did affect it. So I think like there's like now a streak of kind of that mossy green that's starting to show up in her hair, and like her
no.
arms are starting to get that like that barky texture.
Oh, now does Todd know? He
Oh my
doesn't
God,
know,
no.
right?
No.
Cool. Okay, so yeah, well, let's signal that with Todd going. Are you okay?
Yeah, just that happened. That's all.
Right.
She kind of glances down at her arm and kind of catches a glimpse of it, and then very quickly shoves that behind her back. And she's like, you know what? I think I'm gonna go talk to my friends for a minute. Thank you. As she's like backing away from him.
Sure. I think the short one's in the closet. I'm not sure what she's doing in there.
Huh. Okay. Seems like a good place for her. And she's heading over towards Brett.
Sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's okay. She's staying right there. She's got a beer in her hand. It is obvious that it has not at all been drunk. Like, not even a sip.
So like, I think I need to leave. Like, I hate to bail, but then she kind of brings her hand out and she's like, pointing at it, which I realized you can't see.
Oh, that's fine. She pours some of the beer on her shirt. Shit! I just spilled something on me. I need to go.
You could have just left, honey. But thank
Well,
you.
yeah, but
You're
I got
an
you.
amazing friend. Do you know where Hannah went?
Hold on. She texts her, and then in the closet, you feel a buzz against your leg, and then Hannah goes, "Oh, hold on," and oh shit. Shit. We gotta go. Just go.
What? Really?
They're leaving. We're leaving. We have to go.
Oh,
This is awesome. You want to play Silver Age later?
sure. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Got a surprise for you in the game. I'm playing Mist. Okay, go.
Okay. I guess when she cracks open the door, I like super speed out
Yep.
and try to totally play it cool, like I was in the back of the wall or back of the party or something, just standing there.
Something just blend in, ASAP, Jesse. You're totally just like all those college guys. They just didn't notice you. When you take off, by the way, ASAP, where do you go? You're not sure where Kid Ragnarok or Quartz got off to. You're not sure
Right.
what in the world's going on. They're not outside.
So
They're
I
nowhere
stop.
in the room. Like, you go upstairs to check, see if they're there? Going in
I
the
think
rooms?
Yeah, I'd probably stop for a moment and then like look around and okay, they're not here. Then I'm gonna kind of do that, like try to run outside to the pool, stop for a minute there. No, go up. I probably will go upstairs too, check a few rooms. That's
You
gonna
get
go well.
several eyefuls.
Yeah.
Code Authority has me censor.
Yeah, it just shows my reaction, looking out to the audience.
Just totally the mesmerized face of a few moments there.
This is ASAP, and I totally don't know the fight happened. So I probably at some point find Pixie, because they were talking for a while, to find out if she knows where Rags went.
Cool. You catch Pixie as she and Britt. Oh, by the way, Pixie, do you ask Laura? Like, are you leaving Laura there?
Oh my God, no.
Okay. Cool.
I was actually going to tell Britt to keep an eye on her until Britt took matters into her own hands.
Yeah, Britt. Yeah, so you head inside to check with Laura. Hannah walks right up and she's like, "I'm ready to go. This is a boring party."
Yeah, Is that why you were in the closet?
I wasn't in the closet. Who told you I was in the
Oh.
closet?
Todd thought he saw you under the closet.
He's a pedophile. Let's go.
Yeah, okay, let's go get Laura.
Cool. Laura is started heading up the stairs with that guy.
Oh, no. No. Excuse me. Hey, Laura, can we talk to you for a second?
Laura comes down. She's got like a smile on her face. Like, I feel good. This is good. I'm not drunk. It's cool.
I know, but after what happened, I think it's time we go home.
I was just starting to have a good time.
And you can swap numbers with that guy and come back and have fun with him later.
All right. Okay, fine. You're right. She walks back up and talks to the guy. He kind of stands on the stairs. He looks over at you. You feel the bark, like your skin's starting to harden a little bit. And Britt says, "You should go outside. I'll make sure they come out."
Okay, thanks. Scuttling.
Cool. Yeah, you head outside, and it's a few moments before they come out, and just standing out here. There's one guy who's puking into a bush.
Pleasant.
Yeah, pleasant. And then he goes right back into the party. Kind of staggers right back into the party.
Oh, I can't
Looks
wait
over
till I
at
can
you.
go to college parties.
He looks over at you. He's like, "Hey," and then he heads back inside. And then Britt comes out with Hannah and Laura, and you guys can crash the party, or basically ditch the party, right?
Yeah.
And sorry, they haven't come out yet. That's when Ace comes.
There we go.
Yeah, sorry.
Like, and...
Rich's mental timeline got mixed up there. Right, so you're standing outside, and ASAP, dressed in an Exemplars t-shirt and jeans. His t-shirt looks like you ever like had a t-shirt where someone like grabs the shirt and then they let go, and it's got that weird kind of weird template type deal. Yeah, it's that, and he comes up to you.
Hey, Pixie, have you seen Rags and
Yeah,
Quartzman?
why are you still here?
I was just hanging out watching the game. I didn't know they left. It's totally just not doing anything else.
I would like to pierce his mask. For no reason, just for fun.
No reason at all.
When you pierce someone's mask to see the person beneath, roll plus mundane.
That is a flat 9.
That is a flat 9 on a 7 and 9. Ask 1. You have the questions? I can drop them.
I've got the questions here.
Alright, cool.
How could I get your character to tell me what you're really doing here?
I guess, like, because he's kind of wanting to tell people, but he doesn't. Kind of like reaffirm, like, we're a team, we're friends, you're not going to tell everyone kind of thing.
Okay. If he dragged you out here, I'm not going to tell him that you stuck around.
Well, I mean, I'll be honest, I didn't even really want to come, but I figured, he's on the team, we gotta support your team and stuff, So that's what I'm stuck doing.
Mm-hmm. Does he know that you are still here? Doing whatever it is you're doing by yourself?
I'm totally not doing anything. I mean, I don't know. I haven't seen him. You two were talking, and I just.
Were you in the closet?
What? What do you mean closet? No. What closet? I'm not gay.
She just like levels this like flat look at you. Like, really? Look, I'm not gonna tell him. Your secret's safe with me.
But don't let Hannah know that you know.
You were in the closet.
No, totally wasn't.
Look,
Okay, I was.
I don't think it's right Laura made Hannah break up with you in the first place.
I know, it wasn't even my fault that they hooked up and stuff, but, you know,
So, tomorrow, during the big game, Quartz and I are protesting.
uh-huh.
We think it's dumb that the school is basically forcing us to pick sides. So, we are just going to sit down and refuse to fight. And you should totally sit down and refuse to fight too. And you should tell Hannah to refuse to fight. You don't want to fight Hannah, do you?
No, there's no way I'm gonna fight her. It's probably just gonna attack that possum kid, I guess. But, yeah,
All the
totally.
school's doing is institutionalizing our teen drama. They fucked up. And we shouldn't have to pick sides because of it.
And the door opens, and that's when Britt and Laura and Hannah come out. And Laura looks over at you ASAP, and she goes from talking to the girls to see you to like, oh, what is he doing here? I thought this was just us girls. I thought we'd gotten rid of that trouble.
He's just leaving.
Yeah,
I told him I have no idea where they went.
Well, Hannah just well, I'm sure he'll find them eventually. Just run off. I hate you now.
oh, okay. Bye.
Bye.
Talk to you later,
Bye,
Pixie.
ASAP.
And I'm off,
You know,
I guess.
Hannah, you shouldn't be so hard on him.
Listen, he supports Kid Ragnarok, who is a total idiot.
He is a total idiot. But
So
that's the school's fault for making us pick sides. I was just telling him that we're not fighting tomorrow because I refuse to fight any of you because you're all my friends.
I was like, oh man, that makes it so much easier kicking Rags' ass. Thank you.
He's on his own. But Quartz and I are just going to sit down and we're not going to fight.
She looks over to
And-
Britt. Britt's like, what about Katana? What's she doing?
I don't know. Haven't seen her yet. But, you know, if everybody sits down and refuses to fight with each other, then they'll have to call it off.
Laura's like, no, I'm totally gonna fight Kid Ragnarok.
Yeah, but I don't see how that helps. That's like how domestic abuse starts.
Right, but I'll be the abuser, so that's different.
Doesn't make it okay, honey. Look, and she kind of links arms with her and kind of guides her kind of the opposite way ASAP went, hoping that they're not going to run into Ragnarok and Quartz and ASAP again. She's like, look, you have to show that you're the bigger person. You have to be the adult on this one because we know he's not going to be.
He's never going to learn. Maybe he should just go. I don't think he should stay at the high school.
Where's he going to go? Where would any of us go?
He can go to Europe and hang out with his mom.
But would you want him to? I mean, she's kind of terrible, right?
Well, he's kind of terrible.
He's kind of terrible, yeah. But she's like really terrible. Doesn't she like kill people?
Yeah.
So if you beat him up and send him to Europe, how's that going to help?
Well, he'll just show his true colors when he hooks up with his mom and they do whatever, and then, he'll end up with a spike with his dad.
Do you really want him to go there?
Let's cut right there and cut right back to Rags. So as we come near the end of our game here, so Quartz had offered to meld with you so that he could feel the inebriated experience, Kid Ragnarok. What is your reaction to that? Oh, you're muted.
There's like a moment pause. He downs the beer, and it's like one finger up as to the to Quartz as he's downing the beer, and then it's like, oh, what's the worst that can happen?
So this race is right up there with Watch This. I think you're unleashing your powers?
I am
Quartz?
unleashing my powers because my powers include telepathy.
Yeah. Sorry, Will threw a thing.
Yeah,
Xbox
What?
is the best
What?
thing ever.
reacting to our chat message.
Oh, okay. I missed that. I see it now.
Yeah, that would be quite bad.
All right. What's so you're rolling plus freak.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure this out as well. And
Quartz's
these
freak
plus freak
is flat, so it's a 9.
and my freak is.
7 to 9, you mark a condition or it's temporary or unstable.
I think I'm marking condition here.
Oh
because
wait!
that's sort of the
Oh, hold
point.
on. Andrea had a mention in there. When you have influence over someone, take +1 to all moves targeting
that's
them.
against. Does that count?
I did just get influence over him because of
I think
piercing
that's
him in
kind
the
of
mask.
awesome.
Yeah.
Plus, the idea of telepathic communication is kind of great too, and influence, knowing him better and having an influence, I like it, so I'll allow it. I'm like that judge, I'll allow it.
Woo!
Sweet, so it's a 10 plus then.
There is take an additional +1 on a move targeting them after a roll.
Sweet, on a hit you do it. So, Kid Ragnarok, what does it feel like when Quartz connects with someone?
Who should answer this? Him or
I know,
me?
I started to say Kid Ragnarok, what do you do?
Is he just
Or
mentally
both.
working with me?
I don't know,
Yeah.
what's he doing? Mentally?
Yeah.
Is he like taking over my body, like using it
No.
as like his own body? Are we merging consciousnesses into
No.
one conscious? Am I pregnant? I need answers.
you it's a lot like a Vulcan mind meld, but like you just notice, like you notice me there. There's like this presence in your head, and it's like almost oppressive. Like there's like a wet blanket on your brain, like bleh. So it's like it's not a very subtle thing. It's like you really just go like, oh my god, he's right there.
Okay. What am I? Do you want me to? You want me to drink? What is?
It's getting there. It's getting there. Slowly, but surely. I understand. What do I understand? I don't know. It's like there's this thing between us, and I love you, man.
You're right.
Do you keep drinking, Kid Ragnarok, to make the pain go away of the love? That love pain?
I think he's like putting the beer slowly down. Like, I kind of regret this. Can this be over?
Yeah, sure. Whatever you want, man. It's cool. Yeah, of course. I mean, whatever you want. It's fine. We're good, right? Yeah, absolutely.
This is sobering up Kid Ragnarok so quickly.
Hey, good talk, man. Good talk.
I think ASAP shows up now with the bemused Kid Ragnar. Actually, let's take a quick. Oh, we probably should be nearing session. I'm going to take a quick bio, and then we'll do a bit of wrap up, and we'll move into session stuff. Okay?
Sure.
Misa back. As people are straggling back, Jules, you up? You ready? Hey, Jules. Let's pick up with you. You wake up in your bed.
My own bed.
Your own bed. Your own bed in the dorm room. And sitting on your desk on the desk chair, like sitting in the chair, maybe not on, whatever, in the desk chair is Tempest, but he's respectable distance, like he's not right over top of you.
Yeah, and I'm like wearing clothes and everything, right?
You're totally wearing clothes and everything.
Yay!
You're not wearing your shoes. He did take your shoes off.
Okay. Am I bleeding? Am I bleeding on my bed?
You're not bleeding on your bed. He's bound your wound on your side pretty well.
Thanks.
Well, we were kind of teammates out there.
Yeah. You're a good teammate.
Thanks. I'm a little surprised. The poison was just to basically incapacitate you. Were they trying to kidnap you?
No. It's just testing.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's. So you have some ninjas who test you from time to time. Are you trying to join a ninja organization?
Not that I'm aware of. It's just training. You know, you don't have any superpowers. You better bring some good other stuff.
Are you like the escaped princess of a ninja clan?
That would be awesome, wouldn't it?
Kind of.
Sorry I stole your bike for a bit.
That was pretty great. You're a better fighter than I am.
Well, you took out 2 guys.
Only after one of them was watching you beat his buddy's ass on the roof, which you climbed after they nearly broke your wrist. Oh, I wrapped that for you.
Thanks, you're really good at this. Where did you learn?
Oh, Thunderclap. He taught me all about that stuff.
Guess being a sidekick is not so bad.
It was
You've got
pretty
a lot
great.
of on-the-job experience.
Lots. I mean, it's the best way to learn, like you, right? Getting attacked by ninjas is the best way to learn to fight. Doing it in a dojo or a gym or whatever is just kind of a waste of time.
Yeah. You know, at some point you outgrow that level.
Well, it's a shame you like girls, so, because you're pretty cool, but I can still be your friend.
That would be pretty awesome. Do you have a team yet?
Nope. I've never been a member of a team. I'm not really a team player. So much just pairs.
That makes sense with the sidekick thing. Well, you know, you might get to try it out here. We do a lot of team events.
Yeah, it seems pretty lame.
Kind of lame. It's not as exciting as tonight.
Cool. I agree.
Well, I guess I owe you one for teaming up with me.
Yep, you do. Well, it's nice to meet you, Jesse. And
Thanks,
heads for
Dennis.
the door.
Good night.
Cool. So we cut back to ASAP arriving over the broken up mind meld of. Oh wait, Will's away. Oh, Will has stuff to take care of. Oh, you're here.
I'm here.
You need a few moments.
No, I don't know, my thing's lagging, I think, but
Oh,
you can see.
okay.
That's good.
We
think
can't see
that-
you yet. That's
Yeah. I think
Floating dice show up by Kid Ragnarok and Quartz.
I think as Kid Ragnarok is puking.
That's awesome. Oh, Quartz, are you holding his hair back?
no. He doesn't know about that ritual yet. He didn't even know that Kid Ragnarok was gonna puke. That's like a physical reaction that he hasn't seen yet.
Nice. Yeah, so
Whoa.
ASAP, you get that. Anything ASAP was to impart. I mean, we're heading near the end, but I definitely want to get that reaction shot in case ASAP had a thing to say.
No, he just shows up and it's kind of like, where'd you guys go? I just looked around and you were gone all of a sudden. I was totally just in the back.
We were bored.
Yeah, we were just here, man. It's fine. It's really good. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, man. It's fine. No, it's good. It's good. It's fine.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm good. I'm fine. Yeah. Fine. Yeah.
I don't know if this is the right time to tell you, but Quartz said that you're a handsome human specimen or something like that.
Yeah.
I just thought you should know.
I love you, man.
You're a good friend too. Both are well. I mean, kids, Rags, you're acting just like you're drunk. But Court, are you? Wait, are you drunk? Can you get
Me?
drunk?
Ah.
Turns out, yes.
How does? No,
Don't
I
go
probably don't
drinking
want to
with
know.
him.
Okay. Yeah. Guess let's head back home.
Already? Man, we just got here.
Come on.
It's really freaking me out.
As we're kind of strolling through the streets, kind of side by side,
Yeah.
kind of like sideways glance at ASAP and like, have you met a girl? You hooked up.
Do we cut the scene basically at the odd look on ASAP's face? So
That sounds good. Yeah.
Right. We'll bring our session to a close. Woo! That was a good one, guys. All right, let's do some legacy stuff first, and then we'll go through our end of session stuff, and then we'll do roses and thorns. Oh my gosh, so many processes that we have. We end our game. Please run through your legacy questions if you could for us for ASAP.
All right. Have I been upholding the traditions of my legacy?
Yes. I've been saving that one up.
Your legacy does involve making a new legacy after you. Just saying.
In fact, your ring told you so.
All right. I'll buy that. Have I maintained the image of my legacy?
I think so.
Yeah, I haven't
I
done
mean,
anything
the only
to
thing
tarnish
you're
it.
doing a little not necessarily tarnishy, but a little sketchy is that you're lying to your team.
Yeah,
That's fishy, man.
but they don't know that yet. Well, I guess it would be. I guess, yeah, I could see that.
Yeah, that kind of behavior is not going to fly right with us.
Right.
We never lie to each other.
Very honorable team.
Yeah.
And then have I made other members of my legacy proud?
Definitely, literally.
I think so. Okay, that's it for me.
Okay, cool. So let's do end of session. All right, session. Let's start with. We'll just stay on you ASAP, and I'll work backwards on what I see on the screen. So, Jules, you'll be next.
Okay.
Did you grow closer to the team, grow into your own image of yourself, or grow away from the team? Well,
It's kind of weird. I don't know if I grew away or closer, so I think I grew more of an image of myself.
all right,
Yeah.
cool.
Own an image.
All right, so your own image. Explain how you see yourself and why.
I'm seeing all the team squabbles and fights, and yeah, I'm starting to see myself, and this might be even growing away, seeing myself more having to stand up for my own things and not always just follow what the team says,
Nice.
and having become a little more independent.
I'm good with that, with your own image. I think that makes sense. But I hear what you're saying. It does sound a little like away from the team, but I think it fits more into the own image. I'm good with that.
Yeah. So I shift the label up and down. Okay.
Yeah.
One up, one down.
Exciting. Next is Katsuna.
I will go with grow more into your own image of yourself. And that is mechanically means I will shift mundane down and freak up. Especially after in the next day after Katana hears that everyone has just been at a party while she was out fighting for her life, she'll actually get to feel like that maybe that's somehow correct. Like she's just, not like other people because she has this bigger mission and these things to do and has other things to deal with in parties and relationships, and maybe she should have realized that before.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right. Dang it. That makes me sad. Quartz.
I should made a friend while doing so, but I gave him an influence over me. Just.
Cool. I gotta mark that then. And you've got that on your sheet.
Yeah, I got it on my sheet. Yeah.
Quartz.
Probably felt close to the team because of Kid Ragnarok.
That fits. That makes sense.
And he already has influence over me, so I think he gets to shift my labels. And I get to mark experience or whatever it's called. Potential, yeah, that's it.
All right. Kid Ragnarok, where are you shifting them labels?
Danger is going up to a 0.
Alright.
And
Mundane
is going down.
Up to a 0. Alright.
Yeah. Lots of zeros there.
Nice.
0, 0, 1, 2, 0.
You're so average. You're becoming human.
Hey, I'm still very superior over everyone else.
Pixie. Pixinator.
Pixinator. I'm going to say Pixie actually feels like she grew closer to the team.
Wow.
Yeah, well, she really feels like... Yes! She really feels like she's leading them to band together.
Really?
Well,
by leading them away from the bad influence of Rags, right?
yeah. By basically standing up and saying, no, this is stupid. We're not fighting over this stupid squabble, and trying to convince other people to follow her lead.
Awesome.
But we did it!
Yeah. So I'm going to give influence to ASAP, because ASAP opened up to her.
I love it. Finally, ASAP and Pixie are a little closer. That's great. That makes me happy.
Okay.
She knows the secret. What is it up with Pixie always knowing the secrets? She knew about Rags first. She knows about
She kind of sneaks
ASAP.
up on people.
And I don't have any influence over Pixie, so I'll add that.
Nice. All right, and last but not least, we have Kid Ragnarok.
Of the Raganaroks. Yes. I'm kind of split between away from and closer because of Pixie and Quartz.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I tried hard.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to roll a dice because it's.
They're a power couple, one sets you up, the other knocks you down.
Yeah. Okay.
I think Pixie's the Kanye.
1 to 3, Pixie. Yeah, I feel I grow away from the team.
Oh
Man.
But Pixie used up her
influence.
influence over me.
All right, so
No.
explain why you feel detached.
No, I did not.
I thought you.
You used the influence over her. To
Oh,
get the
okay.
angry condition.
Yeah.
Okay, well, then I'm taking the influence away that you have.
Ooh. Ooh.
You don't have influence over me.
You have no power over me.
I'll get it back.
I'll get you next time.
You saved to David Bowie, baby.
Ah, yeah, of course, Dave Bowie.
While he's struggling with balls.
All right.
Yeah.
So that is all of our mechanical stuff. Let's do roses and thorns. It's the part of the end of the game where we give each other feedback on things that are great and things that could be greater. Start with thorns, as I am wont to do. We'll popcorn it a little bit. Whoever feels the most inspired to offer up a thorn.
I think I would have liked to see a bit more of Katana and the group. There wasn't that much crossover.
Yep, I agree with you. I wasn't sure how to angle that because I was just kind of following you guys around, and I probably could have directed a little bit more to say, hey, let's make this happen. I feel like I did an okay job during this later half, make sure Katana at least got some time. First half of the game really did not have much going on with Katana, but I would like to see more team stuff, so we'll definitely focus on that next session.
Yeah, I didn't have any hooks either because I figured we would be going into the team battle or lack of team battle pretty soon. So I was like, "Oh, what's happening?"
I thought we were going to lead off with it. I thought we were going to lead off with the fight.
And then I was like, "So what are you doing?" And I'm like, it's not team battle. I do stuff."
Yeah.
What? But then,
I have mixed feelings. On one hand, I love what took place. On the other hand, yeah, I did kind of throw it to the wind. I had a map and everything. Yeah, and now it looks like that map will never come to use. Great. Damn it. Okay.
It'll still come to use. Not everybody has agreed to the sit-down yet.
Next session.
But anyway, I hear your feedback, and I think it makes perfect sense. I would have liked to see more Katana and team stuff, and I will work harder on that. What other thorns do we have out there?
Who's next?
it was going to be whoever wins.
I'll call on people then. All right, so Kid Ragnarok went first, and now I'll call on Andrea.
I'm thinking. I don't know. I don't have anything. That was like my only one.
Okay. Well, that's a good one. You just +1 that one. Jan, since you're asking about it, maybe you've got one to share.
No, I'm actually sort of in agreement. Like, it was a really cool session, but I do feel that we sort of got stuck. I mean, it's weird because I love the session, but it's like, where do we go in this session? I mean, we grew the team closer together and further apart in some manners, but like that was cool. The fact it was all about the team and growing closer together and growing further apart, but we didn't win anything. We ended up just yelling at each other and talking to each other, which is cool. But I do realize, like, now that Jules said it, like, I didn't realize that we haven't gone any further.
You're right. Yep.
But it was still, like, it's hard to say it as a thorn because it felt like a really cool session. But yeah, now that I hear it, like, oh yeah, I guess we didn't move any further. It was just like more character growth, which is awesome. But
I hear ya. Jules?
Yeah, what was already said.
More teamwork stuff with Katana would have been nice. Yep.
Yeah. Although this was kind of nice too because it's sort of the way Katana is, so. But yes, that would have been nice. Although I don't think that's your fault. I think that's just the way the session went.
Will, what about you? What thorns do you have to offer?
I don't think I'm going to offer much more. Yeah, I don't think you could have done anything different, really. I mean, I love the way it worked out. I guess my only thorn was I have to lie to my team more, but that's my own doing, so that's not on you.
I'm going to throw in a thorn that I can't see Will's face at the moment.
Yeah. At the end, it started heavily lagging, so I don't know what's going on.
Cool. All right, so then let's flip over. So I agree. Thorn, to me, I felt like I did not do Katana justice. Overall, I mean, I like some of the stuff that we got the ninjas, and I got to introduce her relationship with Tempest and the whole sidekick, and I was happy with some of the stuff that happened. But I really feel like Katana as a team, as part of the team, the fact that she's led the team many times and she was excluded, that's not cool, and it needs to be fixed. So let's go and hop over to roses. Anyone burning up for a rose?
Kenneth, no one's. I think, Rich, you handled us just hijacking your plans very well.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed having some more quartz time. Enjoying building that kind of that relationship, and I really liked the harshness of some of Pixie's comments at the party, because I was like really on like two minds of like, okay, I think if you hadn't given me that condition of was it insecure or something?
Guilty, I think.
Guilty. Yeah.
If you hadn't got that one, I was like, is he gonna like crack the building in half or something? I don't know.
I was waiting for it. I was like, okay, you're gonna make Pixie angry. That's
yeah,
fine.
I was half expecting a proper brawl to happen, like building cracked in half, rags being like thrown down the street. You know, throwing cars at each other.
That would have been awesome.
But
It
I was
wasn't
like,
too far off.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you failed that roll, so we didn't have to go far.
But I'm guilty, so I was like, oh, just deflated him instead.
Cool. All right. So let's see. Any other roses people are burning up, or shall we go next to Andrea? Andrea, what roses do you have?
I love Hannah.
Yes.
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 I love the monotone that she delivers everything in. That's just perfect.
I hate him now.
Yeah. Yeah. I love that just her saying, I hate him now. It's like, you know, wow, she's putting up a good act.
Yeah, so that was fantastic.
I can't lie. I do have to say, for anyone who watches My Crazy Ex-Girlfriend, Hannah might have a little bit in common with a character named Heather, so I have an influence. It's also just me begging you guys to watch this show because it's so fucking good. It's so good. It's so funny. Okay, cool. Any other roses, Andrew?
No, just a really good, heavy role-playing session. It was awesome.
Sweet. Jan, rose.
Basically, the last line Andrea just said, like, it was heavy roleplay, awesome session. I was having a lot of fun because I had been trying to get closer to Kid Ragnarok before, and the last session I started to finally chip into that, and this session I really managed to like smash into that little crack and then just go like, hey, let's just hang out. That was awesome. It was awesome to have that little I mean, it was tiny, but like the fact that we were at that party and there was just like I had to choose between either staying with Pixie or going with Kid Ragnarok, and I was really going here like it makes, I mean, the smart thing to do would be just to stick here with Pixie, but I mean, I think Kid Ragnarok just has more issues at the moment, so I think I have to follow him. And like just going through that process, like, oh fuck, that was awesome. And yeah, no, it was just a very cool character interaction session. I had fun. That's what it's all about.
Cool. Jules, and I did mute you. I couldn't handle the echo after
Sorry.
that.
I still really like the how every one of the superlatives is very distinct. if you know what I mean. Like they're all very separate characters, and they come at stuff completely differently, which is really cool. It's like they're their own adventuring party.
I love I love those characters. They're interesting to me, and I like that they're not just villains. Like they're antagonists sometimes and friends sometimes, and I love that you guys have intermingled with them in really interesting ways. And those are a lot of player choices that allow that to happen. So I appreciate that you like the superlatives. Will, roses from you, sir?
Probably seconding everything that's been said so far, but I love just how the whole session almost felt like I don't know, like an episode after a series has gone on a winter break and comes back for the second half of the season. There's kind of like this get together reunion, kind of just we haven't built any conflict yet, so we're just throwing everyone in the mix and just seeing what happens. And you ran with it, and it was amazing to see all that.
I guess what was really important there was like, even when you were not in the scene, you're still listening in, going like, "Ooh, what's going on with the other person?"
Right. I never wanted to click off the tab and to kind of look at something or casually scan stuff. I was focused on the session the whole time.
Definitely. Same here, definitely. My rose is inebriated quartz. Wow. That was great to just...
Needed to happen.
It was great. I really love Pixie's digs on Kid Ragnarok were not only like earned, like they weren't just insults. They were insults that I felt like Pixie had been brooding on, had maybe held on to, and they foreshadowed and played to the conflict going on in Kid Ragnarok's head. And like, oh, I didn't put this as a thorn. God, I wish the electrocute had been in some of these scenes. Some of the stuff where they just slam it on Electro Bomb.
Exactly. Good thorn.
Yeah.
Jonah, you should have been here. Damn it, Jonah. Where are you?
Could you not have imagined if electrocute? Because she would have gotten pulled along with the girls, right? That seems like a thing. And when Laura just started bashing on Kid Ragnarok and talking about Electro Bomb, if electrocute had been right there, wow, that would have been cool. That would have been pretty cool. Like, so little Thorn, maybe we'll have an artist fill in, like just draw in electrocute. I don't know. I've loved the ASAP relationship with Hannah, and the way he's got these mixed loyalties, and he's kind of talking himself in and out of lying. It's just great. That conflict, Will, you're playing that really, really well. And it's great. What were you gonna say?
Not just thanks. It's been fun seeing that happen.
And Jules, thanks for being game when I threw Tempest into the scene, because I thought, oh man, how am I gonna? Because I really wanted a fantastical vehicle. I always imagined that you stealing a fantastical vehicle would be Rag's bike. Like I always just kind of waited for you to do that.
I know, it just never came up.
It didn't.
Also, you can't do it if Rags is not there because it's his mind bike.
That's true. That's a good point. It's kind of hard to do. But anyway,
I would quite like to see us steal it, drive down the road, and it just fade out of existence as it like sort of range.
But I'm glad that you played along with Tempest, and I'm happy that you got to drive. What's left for you, by the way, just so we can...
I still need to take down a threat all on my own.
That's going to be fun.
All by myself. Have to take down a threat. All by
Jan flips over a desk, and all of a sudden, he's singing. Kid Ragnarok and Pixie, that whole conflict was just the best thing ever. It was so good. It was one of those, like, I have to insert mechanics, but I could just love to be sitting here with some popcorn, because that was hilarious. You guys are like brothers and sisters. It's like a brother and sister thing. It's just great. I could never see Kid Ragnarok and Pixie together. Like, that should never happen. Let's just make an agreement, guys. That should never happen.
No, they're totally bros.
Awesome. Okay, well,
Potential nemesis.
Yeah, potential bros / potential nemesis.
Same difference.
Thank you all so much. I love playing this game. I look forward to it all week long, and it always pays off. And even if you guys take off whatever little bit of planning I actually got together, we always end up in a much better place. So thank you, and we
Next
will
time you just
play.
have the hard cut.
Dude,
Start
yeah,
meeting res in the fight.
yes, in the fight.
You're there.
I would trade it. I wouldn't trade it. What happened tonight? We could not have had that after forcing you guys to fight. Now, like, there's some really cool stakes to that fight, and what happens to it, whether we do actually have the grudge match or not, is really interesting. Either way is interesting to me. So there you go. Poor Dean Ricochet.
Pixie's the worst.
After like 6 sessions, 7 maybe, I finally managed to get some influence. Get drunk.
And first base.
Yeah, that too. Yeah.
Got to first base with KR. I hope Pixie's open-minded. That's all I'm saying. Sweet. Okay, well, I'm going to stop the broadcast here. We will pick it back up in a week, and maybe we'll have a fight, and maybe we'll go to space.
Ooh.